Today's story comes to us from r/RPG Horror Stories. This is a story from about 15 years ago. I was GMing a game of Castles and Crusades. One player had a true neutral druid. The story involved the players investigating who was behind a sudden rash of goblin raids against a previously peaceful farming village, and if possible, put a stop to future raids. After a fight with a goblin raiding party, one goblin was still alive and had surrendered. The players questioned the goblin about who was coordinating the raids, but it soon became clear that he was just a lowly grunt with no real knowledge of the higher-ups. However, this is when the druid decided that he didn't believe the goblin. With the goblin tied up, he announced that he was getting his knife. "I'm going to make him talk," he said with a certain glee. He then threatened the goblin if he didn't reveal the commanding mastermind. I announced that the goblin was scared, but repeated in a cowering voice that he was ignorant of such things. Okay, he had his chance, the player said, and started to go into a graphic description of... I told him the goblin was screaming, but didn't reveal anything useful amidst his screams. The player, still convinced that he was hiding something, started to graphically At this point, it was clear that the other players were getting a little uncomfortable about the player's apparent sadistic glee in the graphic descriptions of torture. At that point, I stepped in and said, "Add evil to your alignment. By the way, an alignment change like that is going to result in you losing your druidic powers." That's when the player lost it. He said that since goblins were evil, according to the monster manual, it was okay to torture them for the greater good. Furthermore, he argued, true neutral simply meant that he could do anything, good or evil, to get the job done. Evil alignment.
Troll Lord Games.
Troll Lord Games.
Oh, but pay that.
Games.
I was expecting. Oh, you got Mike.
Troll Lord Games. Join the fray. Oh.
Join
Turn
the
it off.
fray.
They need
Troll
to pay
Lord
that.
Games. Join the fray.
Whoa, you sound just like the guy in the video.
Oh no, dude! I can impersonate him perfect. It's pretty good.
Wow.
That's unreal.
Wait, are you famous?
No, not at all.
Okay.
What up, Chris?
everybody.
How's it going, man? We have been
Guten Morgen, everybody.
We have been off for a good while. That is
I've always
skill.
been off.
Thanks, Kadora. I
What
appreciate
gamer-
that.
What game are we playing again? It's been a while.
Now you're just being humorous.
I think I'm always off, and that's what makes me so much fun.
Is that it?
I know,
we're waiting for Jeremy to show up. I got 2-3 people out today, but we thought we'd stream anyway, even if it's for a couple
Maybe
hours.
we need to do a summoning ritual.
I might cut the stream short so we can raid into Jay today. So that'll be good. Let's see, Sparky. That was after you made fun of me. Jealousy, so. Oh man, it's good to be back. And I got my setup, guys. Is right perfect today. I got to show you guys this setup I got over here. I'm rocking it right here. Real proud about it. Let's see if I can find.
Sorry.
Oh, I need to drop the link here for my homies. Give me just a second. Not sure.
He's got homies, y'all.
Y'all.
Oh my God, Rick
Chuck's-
Montel.
Chuck's got the homies.
Oh, now.
Rick
Tell me I'm
Montel, you're
wrong.
not wrong.
If Chuck grew a thin mustache, he'd be a dead ringer for Jackie Gleason, Sheriff Buford T. Justed.
Who
Oh
said
my
that?
God.
It's
Say
got to
it,
be
Chuck.
Tyler. It's got to be
Junior,
Tyler.
as soon as I get home, I'm gonna punch
By
your mama
God,
right
West
in the mouth.
Virginia. You know how that works?
See, Chuck, you need a thin mustache, and I need to shave my beard, and we can riff off each other as.
Dude, Dude,
Buford T. Justice.
I have
Bandit.
to watch, shave, and trim my mustache all the time. It would be huge. I have no problem with hair, none. Now I'm not like covered in it, like my son-in-law. My daughter has to shave his back. I give him hell about it. But the dude has a ton of hair,
I'm not
right?
talking about
I
that.
just have enough to where I can always look like I have a little bit of hair. Now I
Yeah.
did a
Yeah.
joke one time. I used to have Snapchat cam before it went out of bit, before they got rid of it. And I did a stream one time, and I went back and did the whole video with me bald. God, it was weird looking. Let me tell you, I've often thought about doing full bald, but I don't think so, man.
It's
My
the
wife
Lex
was like, "Hell
Luthor
no."
CK.
Yeah, you have to kind of like that. Oh, thanks,
Willie,
thanks, Willie.
no,
These are GM
it's-
only ones from the con, special. But you never know what might happen, my friend from the north. So it's this year's color.
Wait. I need a t-shirt.
I know she don't even
Killing
have a
me,
T-shirt.
Smoke.
We're gonna have some
I'll wear
anniversaries.
my-
I've got Steve almost talked into taking the original blue ones, the light blue ones that I have a few of, and bringing them back temporarily and putting the patch on them. You know, like up here somewhere.
Oh, that'd be
anniversary
cool.
patch. Yeah, it's like a retro T-shirt. He's thinking about it. That would be really cool.
So you're more like Wolf.
Order your dear
Wolf
battery
of
supplies from Liberty Mutual.
I got the diabetes.
I got the diabetes. I got type 1, type 2, and type 3. Y'all know what type 3 is, right?
No.
That's when the squirts hurt. Anyway, all right, let's get moving forward here. You asked, I answered. All right, let's see. So here's a picture of this morning's setup.
God,
This is how the
shit.
is how the CK kills his players.
This is how I
help
destroy my.
us.
This is how I destroy my
We're being
setup over here.
kept in the back room.
Come here. You. Oh, that ain't a good idea. That didn't work at all. Can you guys see that at all right there?
He's gonna make us hurl now.
Look at this. Look at my little dice towers. Isn't it cute? It's got the patch on it. Someone
Ooh.
made me. It's pretty neat. Anyway, I got dice set up. There's
Wow.
the 20s. Everything's ready to go. Yeah, look at that. 16 right off the bat. So something's wrong with my camera. I can't bring it all the way over here. Who has been messing with my shit? Probably nobody. It's probably just me.
The dog.
Yes, we'll blame it on the dogs.
Blame it on
Oh,
the
let me
dog.
cut off that stupid question thing. Mighty. Should probably leave it on, but I'm not going to. There goes
Okay.
You're gonna start
Heirloom
asking
into the
questions
darkness.
in chat. Chuck, I have a question while
I
we're in the
know.
middle of the game. That's
Well,
all
it
right.
happens
Let's do the
anyway,
game.
Dice tower.
But it runs me crazy with some of this. I don't know. Advice to everyone: never stream. Just be on streams, but don't stream yourself. It's a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
I shouldn't say that. That's negative.
No,
Right.
it's just reality. Okay.
All right. I don't know where Jeremy is. Jeremy is dragging ass. He'll get on here and say, "Oh, I thought it was 11 o'clock." It's okay though. He'll be okay. All right. Anyway, I'm Chuck Cumbo, Community Director for Troller Games and all kinds of other weird stuff. We are giving away a couple giveaways today. If you want to come when you're hanging out with us, we'll give away
Enter.
those at the end of the stream. Here, Lauren, do not enter. Sparky, do not
You
enter.
know what? I've entered the last several.
I know
ones
you
and did
have.
not win,
It is
so
known.
It is known.
But anyway,
I'm not
just
allowed.
give us a follow, Expert Point Raffle. Now, if you're over on Facebook or YouTube or Twitter or one of those places where you're watching our stream, I never did send that out for the early crew. All you got to do is, there's the link. Oh, I forgot. Swear to God. Facebook doesn't show any chat over there. It's the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in my life. If you want to come over to Troller Games on Twitch TV, you can come over and join the raffle that way if you want. Unfortunately, I don't have another way of doing it. Yeah. and
Wait, we're on
Facebook's just
Facebook?
weird.
I don't do Facebook.
Well, that's fine. You don't have to. It's
You're smart.
we've been getting about 15 to 20 viewers just off YouTube, which is really nice. Facebook about 3 or 5, something like that. It's new, but it cracks me up how they don't have it set up over where like I can type stuff in the chat or whatever. If you're watching on Facebook, you don't see any of that. All you see are people's comments on Facebook, and that's it. But whatever, they're always late to the game anyway, right? Let me check my
Troller
phone real
Games.
quick
There
for
it
a
is.
second. See if
Troller
there's
Games.
What's that? What are you looking at?
Oh
What are
yeah,
you-
there we. I'm looking at me.
Oh.
Hi, me.
That's funny. That's funny. Here, Lauren. There, a Lauren. Everywhere, a Lauren. Here, a Lauren. There, a Lauren. That's pretty good. Now we've only got. Oh, there is
Oh my
the
goodness,
man.
there he is. There's the man of the hour.
I was about to
Our favorite
pull out.
person in the
I remember
world.
one time when. Look, he's trying to figure out his sound. He can't hear shit.
He's like, what?
Can you hear
Huh?
us? Oh, he can hear
Huh?
us.
What?
What up, Tarnum?
Oh, hanging out,
Hanging
Trying to-
out.
trying to appease the tax man.
Oh, that's always fun.
Yeah.
And that's Tarnum, played by Jeremy King Kothar, our resident production assistant.
Man of many hats. Whether
Man
you
of
wanted
many
them or
hats.
not.
We all are, aren't we, Jeremy? It's pretty much that's how it works. I thought the stream started at 9:25. Yes, I'm sure you did,
Yeah.
Tyler.
Well, he speaks Chuck time, so we're
Yeah.
ahead of schedule.
Oh yeah, that's good. All right, can you guys?
live?
We're live. Yeah.
Yeah.
We went
yes,
live
we
at 10
are.
o'clock.
I thought we started at 10:30.
Told you guys. It's his first time. It's his first time.
Oh, we do this once every 6 months.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
how
not
expect
my
us to know
fault.
what's going
It's
on
not
tonight?
my fault. We got 3 people out
Yes,
today.
it is. It's always your fault, Chuck. Don't you know?
Taxman.
Oh my
See,
God.
I told you, Willie, didn't I? Did I not tell you he would say it was starting later? Yeah, it's okay.
Clip that.
All right, somebody. Yeah, I get that. Whew, it's the time change. It's because of daylight saving time.
That's
We're
what
off
it
an
is.
hour.
We'll blame it on that.
It's the clips. It's the clips.
And anyways, for anybody who's new watching, hey, what's up, Chris? How you doing, Crafty DM? He's going to join us on a game here soon, I think. We've been talking about it. Get him in to come in. I might have him come in and play like one of the bad guys. That would be some funny shit. Anyway, we'll see. Excuse me. Oh, where's my fresh coffee? Let me get me some delicious coffee here. It's
the
steaming
cl-
hot. Woo!
The clear variety of coffee.
Let me pretend, please. Let me pretend.
Oh, okay.
Jeremy, you
Don't
might want
force
to
him to-
take your camera and aim it down just a hair, because your name.
Well, I'm not wearing any pants.
I didn't
so-
say to go that far. That's good right there. It's perfect. Oh my God,
Whoa,
you look really good, by the way. And who
Thank you.
wears pants on streams anyway?
Yeah.
You know what I have on? I have dog pajamas on. Is what I have on.
My roommate is in Japan for the next 2 weeks, so
Oh, I don't blame it.
no pants.
Enjoy, right? Enjoy.
I'm gonna open the
pants
door.
are-
I mean, I'm even gonna open the door.
Oh my God, you're gonna get wild
Yeah.
now.
Real.
We're getting wild.
Let's be real. Pants are constructs of oppression anyway. Down with
No,
the pants.
that would be bras.
Well, okay, yeah, that's fair.
Oh yeah, that's exactly how it works, Chris. Even here at the house, when we come over and play on here once or twice a month, they get here at like 4 o'clock, and by the time we get started, it's like 5:30 because we're eating, we're talking about bullshit, trying to remember what happened last time, and I don't even have my actual images up on here right in the stream. I'm slacking, guys. And there was like a shit ton of updates to Fantasy Grounds, all kinds of new stuff we've been playing with. We
Oh,
don't even know.
man.
Oh, we haven't opened it in 6 months.
Oh my God, dude! You should see all that
I
new shit they
know.
got in here. They got a thing where you can do like, well, you'll see. It's kind of neat. I do like the one thing, but
You must be able to like have a cam embedded because the cam
yeah, we can't figure it out.
token. There's a
Yeah, there's like
there's
now
a
you have
portrait.
instead before how you had the token, the portrait, and the token. Now they have a third one called camera. And so I put Muttley on her to see what it would do. It hasn't done anything. She can see it. I can see it on the
We
character
need one of
sheet.
them young people to figure these things out.
Like where would you even
Yeah.
turn on your camera?
I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. I'm not going to fool with it.
Options.
Yeah, I went there.
Who knows?
I didn't.
Shared.
And languages are gone out of chat. There's no languages. We can't type in language.
There's a languages tab. Oh no, that's made up languages.
Chat, dice, chat.
Did you say the languages aren't no longer working?
Yeah,
There's
like
no chat window.
chat.
the-
in chat there's a little like the little drop down to pick language and it's empty.
They've reset all.
You
that.
have to toggle. You have to toggle them. You have to go into you have to go into options and click languages.
Do you really? They changed this game so much.
God bless you. God
Bless
bless you.
Yeah, God bless you, sir.
Token,
yeah.
token, house rules. Oh, languages tab. Oh no, there's a whole bunch of languages in there.
Yeah, you got to click them. Or I don't know. I don't know what they do.
No?
Oh, you know what? Do you have them written on your character sheet? That's where they got to be.
we're not using the chat anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
No, it doesn't
True.
matter. She's just digging
You're
in
right.
'cause
You're
I think she's
you're
curious.
right. Probably because we're not really using character sheet. I bet you're right. Just for
Yeah,
spells
which is
and
fine.
whatnot.
It's whatever.
No, it's right. That's exactly it, Jeremy. You're right.
See,
What
we
happened?
need the young people to tell us how these things work.
The
Because
young folk.
hashtag elderly.
Oh, I wasn't. No, I just meant like we should move on because it doesn't matter. I wasn't like.
No,
trying to
you're right. You're
explain
good.
why it doesn't work.
No problem, Spock. All right, so let's see. All right, let me just do this. We'll switch over to the other map and we'll get started. We were going to talk about we got to kind of do a comprehensive so Trace can write some notes down because it's all over the place.
I don't think I was in the last session.
We were in the. They were in the jungle.
Oh no, yeah.
They found.
So
we went in a dungeon.
Hold on.
The dungeon had a pit in it. We went in the pit. There was an illusion. We climbed out of the pit.
Yes.
On the other side, there was a big room with snake skeletons, which we killed. And then we went down a hallway, and there was a big spooky statue with like a secret passage or a trap door in it or something. And we went down into a thing, and we were running low on torches. And that's it. That's all that's happened.
There we go.
I'm glad he knows what's going on.
That's all that happened.
Someone also got triggered a dart trap. I can't remember who caught the darts.
So, for anybody who's just joined us, we're adventuring in the world of Aird, as you can see, and
the jungles of Aird.
Yeah, right. And we are
Inklu-Naid.
Wow,
That's
really?
it.
More like Stinklu-Naid. Ha! Got him.
Oh.
You're gonna get you're treachery on dangerous places there, saying that shit.
That's fine.
Calm it down.
Jeremy wants to be die early so he can go back to bed. That's not the worst.
I gotta go through my sales for the past year and figure out how much money I made, which is like none. But I gotta state all. I gotta tell the government I made $36.
All right, so this is the world of Air that we're playing in, and I love this new map. Look at that cool. Isn't that neat? He filled that in. That's just left up to whoever, We've worked on this up here a little bit. We've got
somewhere.
Here's one of the things that I love about this right here is
Chuck is very coy about where exactly we are. In the event that he wants to have a twist.
There are marked dwarven kingdoms on here too, which I like.
But wouldn't Tarnum, you know where we are?
No.
I thought so, but he keeps ducking the question.
But see, that's not fair because Tarnum wasn't on the ship. Tarnum, we found.
No, I've been on this.
Tarnum.
Yeah.
Hey, Frank, Tarnum knows exactly where he's at, but what he calls the place is the world or the land or something general like that. He's not traveled or anything. He's always lived here. He knows there's water.
I mean, he would know if there's another island close, surely.
Why would he know? You guys are somewhere.
How big is this island?
Okay, you guys are somewhere in this area right here. Right here. Allow me to illustrate so you'll have a better understanding of
land bridge or no land bridge.
Oh, there's definitely no land bridge. You can guarantee that. But
well, on that other island,
this would be probably a good, somewhere in here, right? And it may even be a small island that's not even on the map. I call it Inklu-Naid.
Yeah, he's not
Inklu-Naid's the biggest continent near you guys, right? These are all smaller ones here, like Arroyo.
He's been very coy.
I forgot where we were even supposed to go. And we were supposed to go to.
Originally, you guys were going to a place called New Antioch, which was an older place that had been around a long time for over 1,000 years. It was part of the old Enochian Empire, but it had fallen into ruins. But
sounds like Squaresville.
Yeah, but some people, had showed up, and over the years, a new group of people have occupied that place and rebuilt it all up. There's still and fixed up the old stuff, and there's merchants. There's a trade route going through there. So you guys were trying to find it and then set up some trade routes back to the mainland. But that all went to shit with the shipwreck, and now you're just trying to survive. You don't even know where you're at or anything that's going on. You've met Tarnum. Tarnum is from the world. He's from here. He knows of the ocean. He's stood on the shores of it here and seen it, but he's not a huge traveler by any means. He got captured, though, right? And when he finally got free and away from whatever that tribe was, it's somewhere. He's actually in the area he's in now. He doesn't know anything about it at all. He's actually trying to find his way back to where he was. But if I remember correctly, you were actually raised in an enemy village and got away from them, didn't you, Tarnum? So you actually don't even know where your original village is. Yeah, that's right. And then Gregor, the dwarf, basically has not really shared much information with you about where he's at or what he knows.
No.
And any
Oh,
questions he
that's
seems
right.
to just
Greg-
overlook. He doesn't seem to.
I'm the
Yeah.
only one right now that was on the ship. And
That's right.
And if we get
I have
Remen
my
back,
own origin story.
You what?
You live under the island. Under the island.
I said I have my
Under the
own origin
island.
story.
Oh,
And good luck getting it out of him because
right.
he's a little bit. Something.
But I will
Throw
give
these
you a
dice.
clue about where he's from if you want. I won't say where it's at. You know?
Where Gregor's from,
Yeah, but
or where Tarnum's from.
He's from a hole in the ground. Everybody knows that.
I won't. I will just give you where Gregor's from. I'll just give you a little clue. Actually, I'm not going to say. I'm just making it up.
That? Yeah, no, I don't believe you.
No,
From
right?
the land of no purchase.
From the land of no purchase, exactly. Now, the last time we played, you guys had
They call it
entered
that
into
because
this-
we're never going to make a product you can buy about it.
Hush! That's 2 strikes, sir. 2. Have faith. All right, and don't even go.
Not
don't
for
even bring up my
sale for
crafting book. I don't
you.
want to hear about that either. All right, so
They should call
You
that
know
the
that-
book of no purchase. Hey,
Free strikes.
You're
dang, I'm on fire today.
Your own
Pew, pew.
No,
Yes.
don't stand
Go
next to the Tarnum.
Don't stand next to Tarnum.
It's okay. I got like 3 books that are written that are never coming out. It's fine.
Oh yeah, he's in the same boat I'm in, so
Yeah, I know.
don't have to
I can
worry.
make these jokes.
He can. He's right there with us. Sadly enough. All right, let me see here. Let me get some things going. You know, I
Okay.
wonder if we could stream this in the CNC group. I need to check into that and see later on. We could add another Facebook group at the CNC group. That would be kind of cool. But anyway, regardless. Yes, you guys are somewhere
not a
around
word.
here.
It's not a word. That's not a word.
Now you're going to tell me orange doesn't have any word that rhymes with it. So I'm going to start with that.
Irregardless, you just basically double negatived. So it's just regardless.
Well,
You know, I've
irregardless of what you say. Oh, look at a cannibal dwarf
What's funny
snack.
is
Watch
I
out,
used,
the cannibal
I used to
cleric's
say
here.
that all the time, and while dating my future husband, he's like, "That's not a word."
It's not, but
He's a word.
nevertheless.
Nevertheless, irregardless.
That's a whole nother story.
Kothar gets
You know
the
what,
yellow
Chuck?
card. God.
I'll
All
never
right.
live down being a
So
sack.
you guys had traveled through,
There goes your.
and this is for the
Focus
for the for the group for the
Maybe it's
everybody
your
that's
hat.
watching here. They've entered this temple that used to belong to
All
what
3
appears to
people
be.
watching.
It appears to be, there's like 20 watching, so leave them alone. Smart ass. God, you're in a mean mood today.
I'm
Let me
not
tell my
in a mean
story.
mood today.
So these guys
He's
have
doing
entered
the
this-
Texas, and of course
these
he's in
guys
a
have
mean
entered this
mood.
temple. I'll show you guys what it looks like real fast. And they have, I don't need to go up there. They have journeyed through here.
I should
They
look at that.
found a hidden
Oh!
place. I haven't put it up yet. But
There's
anyway,
the pit that we
they
were
have-
falling in for.
oh, you're watching
for
the stream.
Where's
I
the-
forgot. You guys cheat. I forgot
weeks.
about that.
You
Anyway,
told me to, Chuck.
there we go. So when we left off, you guys had just came up through here. You went through a secret place, a tunnel underneath a statue, if you remember. And there was a place where it had eroded the water, had eroded out part of the floor. You guys had came down and you've walked out and came upstairs, and now you're facing a long corridor that goes into the darkness. Tarnum has a torch in, or Gregor has a torch in his hand,
Yeah.
I'm
and
torchbearer.
there are these large statues of
Oh. Okay.
snake men.
I found out how to get to my token on the map. Yeah.
When we left off
It's
last time,
stupid.
you guys had messed around with these statues a little bit and discovered that there was a hidden doorway behind this one right here, as you can see. And the room is, the whole place is just basically sounds like an echoing tune. You know, it's just quiet with sort of a drone of the noise of, you know, not much of anything really, just air.
And these statues look like the snake men.
Yes, they look like serpent men with armor and weapons. Absolutely.
Didn't we
Like the one
find
at
like
the
a
at the beginning when we first went in.
Um, when you first entered in, you guys originally found some skeletons of some of those.
No, but up above the thing that moved was a snake man statue, wasn't it?
Oh, yes, there was like an altar
Yeah.
to like a. It
Yeah,
wasn't a
yeah.
snake man. It looked like a big giant. Think of what's his name from Conan? Oh shit, what's the bad guy in the first
Tulsa
Conan?
Doom?
Thulsa Doom. It was a snake-looking guy with robes on, white-looking robes, right? He had arms out, like he was like basically like my children or whatever. You don't know if he had legs or a snake tail because he had robes, right? But exactly like that. And you guys had never seen nothing like that before. But you have seen, as you've traveled through this dungeon a little bit, there are signs of this being again. So clearly, this is not. It almost feels like it's maybe a god or something they were worshiping, but you just don't know. Now, outside of the game, that is Matt Golden's character Astrobolus that was worshipped down here for many years.
We
before-
don't get to know that.
Right. Y'all don't
We
need to
don't
know
get-
that,
we don't
but
get
I'm
to
just
know
letting the
that.
characters. I'm letting the players know that. That's not. It's not like a big spoilery thing. He's long gone or whatever, but he stood up to Uncle Arthur and they had a big Revolutionary War and all this shit. But that's another story for in the Arid Chronicles. Anyway, so yeah, so there's some sort of serpent god that's being worshipped here, right? And clearly this place was occupied by serpent men, but you've not run across any other than bones. You found this corridor. It looks like it's filled. It just goes into the darkness with these giant warrior serpent men, right? And then the one that you guys messed with, it turned, and behind it was a little secret entrance.
Yeah, I thought that was like a
good
secret
deal,
tunnel.
Chris. Thank you so much, man. I can't wait for it. Can't.
I thought that was like
Um,
a secret tunnel behind.
Yeah, like a secret passage.
And
right,
then
exactly.
and then we fought like skeleton snake men looking things.
They
right?
rose up. They rose up. That's right.
Uh,
Originally, y'all
When
found
we
those in
messed-
some
when we-
sarcophagi earlier on.
Right, we messed with the sarcophagus, and then a bunch of guys came
Yeah.
up, and they were like skeleton. So these look like that, but statue form.
And
With-
they're not. They're fleshed out statues. Like they have armor on.
Right,
They look
right,
like
got it.
skeletons. Right. Absolutely. What is going on here? Oh, okay. I thought one of my books was warped. I was about to freak out. Anyway.
If I look down the passageway that was behind. Okay, I look down the hall with all the big scary statues. What do I
Yeah.
see?
You just see them disappearing in the darkness, one after another.
Yeah,
one,
I look
two.
down. I look down the secret passageway. What do I see?
All right, so you're gonna move. You'll move on up to here with your light, and when you get to right here, oh, that's interesting. Let me turn that. This is why I don't like BTT because it drives me nuts. Little
Yeah,
things.
by
like-
the way, Chuck, I don't see the map at all. on
oh, I
mine.
haven't pushed it out to you guys. My bad.
Okay. Okay.
Well,
we
yeah,
are.
that's where I said I figured out how to if you double click your token in your player sheet, then there's like a little bullseye in between the flat and the camera token, and then open token linked on map if any. That's how I got there, by the way.
What's interesting about this is that there we go. Now it's working properly. Okay, that was weird. Good deal.
Oh, there, the torch.
There we go.
Oh, because you gave it to Gregor.
yeah.
Does
Yeah.
part does
I'll stand over here and light.
Yeah, so you can see
Or wait.
more of those statues going down, and then there's some sort of passageway right there for sure.
Well, those statues look big and evil, so I'm not.
Yeah, hold on. Give me just a second before you go any further. Let me. What is
Yeah, I
this?
want to like look at the statues more. Is there anything removable? Like you said, they have armor. Is it real armor or stone armor? Is it
Oh,
stone
it's not
weapons
real.
or
It's
real
It's probably
weapons?
carvings. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. It's stone. Give me just a second. I need to make this smaller. So they've added. Man, they've changed all these little windows and everything. All this shit's different.
Mm.
Very interesting.
How
Whatever.
you have the patience for learning
Well,
this stuff?
I mean, the problem is I've not used it full blown so long, and they keep updating it that I'm kind of behind on it. But it's fine. I just want to figure. I'm just trying to find a map right now for me, actually, and I'm not seeing it. So let me look here. GM. Oh, I didn't share it. Of course, it wouldn't be shared. That would be silly. Let me do this. TO. There it is. Bingo. Oh, and there it is. Excellent. I need to make that a little bit smaller so it's not on the screen. There we go. Now we're good. Okay, so you guys had you come up on this passageway, and
Looking down it.
you can look it down it, and it looks like with what torchlight you have, it just goes into the darkness. For sure.
Okay. Does it look? I don't know that I would be. My character would know to ask that or
Right.
to look at that. Well, I don't like the look of those big scary statues.
Right.
So I'm gonna go down this secret passage.
Yeah.
Because that
Gregor's going to
suggests importance. That
Okay.
suggests importance to me.
Now, how do you guys
Gregor's
want to
little
do
friend.
this?
I'm just gonna walk.
Yeah. I'll just say Gregor's little friends are telling him that they have bad feelings about that hallway, so he's going to go with
Harold,
Tarman.
hold on.
Don't
Harold,
leave me behind!
Leaving Harold behind. All right, so you're going to walk forward a little bit, and as you start walking
Do
forward,
I
Tarman,
recognize his little friends, by the way, that he talks
Uh,
to, his little coconut friends?
no,
She
he
might
literally
think
has a
he's
coconut
kinda
on his
odd.
shoulder. He talks to
Yeah, he has two actually.
too.
Right, but as a druid, do I recognize that there is or is not
Hey,
something
Savage,
living
everybody's doing their
in-
taxes.
inside?
Uh, no, she might think he's a little.
Okay.
It's a Fiji dwarf coconut. That's a real species of coconut. That it's that.
I hope when we get on land and we start making way, you pull them out and make them your horse. Okay.
Anyway, so up ahead in the darkness, the dim light, you can see what appears to be remnants of something smashed up out of wood. Maybe you're not sure what it was. You'd have to walk further in. As he walks up and brings the light up next to you, are you on top of Tarnum? Is that what I'm seeing here,
Yeah,
Sparky?
I'm climbing up on my shoulders to get a better view. 'Cause I'm
Okay.
No,
short.
you're not.
I knew that was coming. I knew
Here
that
you
was
do.
coming.
Tarnum takes up the
You're
whole.
like grabbing me, and I like spin around. I'm like, what the hell?
You take up the whole hallway.
I'll go up to the threshold, and I'll just kind of.
Yeah. Well, it looks like this is some sort of room. It looks like it's there's a bunch of furniture here got destroyed, that kind of thing. You can see on the wall in the dim light there, it appears to be a rack holding a couple pole arms, similar to some of the stuff those guys were out in the hallway with. Some of them had swords, some of them had pole arms. Clearly, this was like a weapons rack or something,
Uh,
I'll make my way to the pole arms.
I'm going to make my way over to the debris on the floor and then use the tip of my spear to kind of shuffle through it.
Okay.
So I have enhanced hearing. Do I hear anything? Like, do I hear anything alive in here with us? Any skittering? Any movements?
No, it's very quiet. Just the droning
Okay.
of the dungeon air is all it is. What is that? Jesus God above.
I thought you were playing a sound effect. Like, are there rats in this room?
No, I don't have any sounds for you guys yet. We're going to bring
Chuck
that back up though. But I am going to
Jeremy
try
is
something for the
typing us
group.
out.
Let's see if this will work. Hey, you guys hear that, don't you? I know you guys don't hear it, but I think the crowd hears it. That's all that matters.
That's all that matters. Aw, wait. Ooh, that's creepy.
It's just the sound of the dungeon. It's not a big deal.
But I want the sounds. It's immersive.
It is immersive. I'll bring them back. I just got to get it. Into
Stomach's
my
growling.
audio stuff. Chuck is at least
How-
70 years old. He's whistling through his teeth. Shows, welcome to the dungeon. Anyway, all right. So yeah, Tarnum, you look around. It's just busted up. Looks like furniture. There's this rack. You walk up to it. A couple halberds sitting in the rack.
What is their condition?
I knew you were going to ask that. They look very. They've got a thick layer of dust on them. Nothing's touched them in God knows how many years. And you're probably about a foot away from them when you kind of stop and look at them. They do have some oxidation on them. That's why they've been down in here.
Leave
A
them.
little bit of rust too.
Yeah.
As you kind of
No good.
turn, stomping around like you're a heavy guy, right? One of them literally just turns to metal fragments and just disintegrates in front of you and falls on the ground. So this stuff's old.
Okay, wow.
Hey, Huntress.
I try not to breathe any of it in.
Yeah. No worries on that.
The dwarf's like, "What are you doing over there? Turn that dust, making us cough." Grumbling. to
Troy,
himself.
come on, man. Thank you for the gift subs. Oh my God. Thank you so much.
Does Gregor find anything in his poking around the debris pile?
No, it's
He
just
keeps wondering
old.
where that
In
wood
fact,
was
that
from.
furniture in there, once you start messing with it, it starts falling apart. Like it's all turning to dust. So some of this stuff in here,
Like
sitting here-
it's like spongy styrofoam.
yeah, it's bad. I mean, this stuff's been here for probably over 1,000 years. You don't know that, but I'm gonna tell you that's the effect you're getting, right? Oh, and real quick, guys, everybody that's joining, we do have a giveaway going on. Just give us a follow, exclamation point raffle. If you're watching from YouTube or Facebook, you'll have to come over here to Twitch. Unfortunately, I hate that, but that is the problem. It's twitch.tv Troller Games. It's not real hard. I'll put this in the chat, but I don't think Facebook will see it because Facebook's weird. Anyway, continue.
In my dwarf's somewhat addled brain, if I examine the walls because of my knowledge of stonecraft, might I
Mhm.
notice anything odd?
Well, I will tell you something that you would have noticed from the time you've been through here, and I may have told you before, I doubt it, but you know that this temple was constructed by dwarves.
Actually, I
That's
think
not
he did.
surprising to you, though,
Yeah.
because
I
you
think
are.
he did.
He's Ethram, or he's not Ethram. That's wrong. But he's from a race. He's from the original dwarves that settled the whole planet. Dwarves were actually the first race, and he knows that there's a lot of dwarven ruins and dwarven architecture throughout the world. He's seen it just growing up, right? Even here where he's from and here.
Right.
So you're not surprised by it, but the fact that there's no, clearly wasn't, it clearly wasn't inhabited by dwarves, right? So that's got you a little uneasy, right?
So built by dwarves, but statues of snake people, is it like the same materials or are they different materials?
Stone is stone for the most part. Now I will say this: the statues in the hallway do have, they are almost got like a fresco thing going on where they've got some sort of a white lacquer or something over the stone. They're very decorative looking. In places you can see little spider line cracks and stuff on where they're just old, but they've held together. So this was a very expensive statues that were put here, not just regular statues, but they actually fixed them up, right?
Rock and stone, brother.
Yeah. Anyways. And thanks again for those gift subs, Troy. Appreciate that. Anyways, so yeah, you look around the room. It looks like just an old room. It's not been used in a long time.
I've seen all I need to.
I think we're gonna have to go back down the hallway.
Those aren't stairs over here?
Uh-huh.
What's this? What's this right here?
That's a
The
weapon rack.
weapons rack.
Oh.
Now
that's
he
a
walked
weapons
over and
rack.
stared at the weapons and walked away. You've kind of looked through the furniture over there a little bit, but Heirloom, what are you doing? You hadn't really said anything much. TPK.
Is there under the debris? Is there anything under the floor? Why would there be a?
Let me check something real quick. Oh, of course, I rolled it. So when you start looking around at the floor, you will find there's heaps of dust, and some of the other weapons that had eroded here. You mess around in there, looking around, and you will find a small silver chain that's got a snake man, like the god almost. It's like an amulet with like this little snake man in robes, like you saw the big one out when y'all first entered, right? Kind of lifted up. You've probably got your
Jewelry?
weapons.
I found jewelry.
You found jewelry. Yeah.
Oh. Okay. I'm gonna pick that sucker up. I'm gonna slap it around my neck.
All
Look
right.
what I found.
You might want to make
It's
a note
surpri-
in the treasure y'all found. It's basically
Somebody's brave.
Somebody's brave.
Yeah.
You found
It's
Snake
cursed.
Jesus. That's right. Marcy's right. Good job, Marcy. She's on the take. She
So
knows.
the Marcy knows. Yeah. Marcy's in the game that I play every other Saturday.
Oh,
night.
really? Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
It's nice to meet you.
So this snake
It's cursed jewelry.
emblem looks
Sorry.
probably.
Should read chat.
Marcy's the best one in our game of picking up all the cursed weapons. It always goes so well. So this looks like snake. It's like the snake statue kind of looks like those same thing.
Yeah. Exactly. This was probably something that was worn by a follower of this snake god or whatever. You know, it's made. It looks like it's made of silver. You think? You think? I mean, you're not a metallurgist, but it's silvery looking metal. So.
I'm not a metal
Uh,
myrtle.
Chuck,
Yeah.
Is how's the weapon? Is the weapon rack freestanding? Is it attached to the wall?
It's on a
Anything
rack.
like that? I mean, but is the rack like attached to the wall itself? I mean,
No, it's just set in the
thinking, like,
corner. You know.
if I look for any signs of like a secret door or anything like that,
I mean, you can give me a stonecraft check if you want to. Sure.
yeah. Let's see. That's a prime 15. 18.
18. Okay.
I think we've seen enough of this old guard room.
Don't be so hasty. I'm hearing things. Listen. He starts.
I hear
talking to his shoulder.
nothing. This is so weird. As being in touch with the world, and I hear. We can get out of here. That's fine. Do I feel magic coming from this thing, or is
Nah.
it just?
Give Marcy biscuits, eggs, bacon, and some mango. Now you said it. That sounds awesome. I miss breakfast so much. I'm on my what is it, 5th or 6th week of fasting? I don't even know now. So I'm getting 1 meal a day. So I love to hear what everybody eats. Anyway, all right. So
You don't find anything?
nah. So you guys can head back out. I think Tarnum's ready to leave this room anyway. So
Yeah, don't want to leave Turnham.
now he'll run off the
Okay.
dark.
Don't leave
Oh.
without me. I have the torch.
Tarnum does not care. He will run off.
You'll be lost in the dark without me.
So he comes back out. God, you keep stepping on the
gotta-
dwarf. Poor dwarf. And like you said, you got this corridor going down forever. It looks like
Well, let's go forever. We're not going back.
no.
There's nothing back there.
Now, how are you guys moving
Except
through
for-
here? Are you just
except
basically
for
moving
way out.
along, just doing your own little thing, right? Let's
Oh
talk
God,
about-
no!
let's-
I'm far away from them all.
Since there's just 3 of us, I'm not gonna worry about fasting order.
Fasting order.
Fasting order. I'm gonna
We have
worry
to fast
about
this
Wow.
game too? Damn. Are we conserving rations?
yes. Well,
This is
We're
very
gonna-
realistic.
so I'm gonna take marching order by what I see on the map on the
Rich-
screen.
Rich
So
has
just
got
keep
it.
that in mind.
Eating
right?
as
So-
fast, eating as fast as you can. Is that what fasting is? It's like the seafood diet.
Chuck,
What's up,
I
man?
volunteered to go.
How's it going, brother? Good to see you.
I
We need to go.
volunteered
We need a
go,
game sometime. Damn it! You're not that far away from me. Anyway, sorry. I'm getting dragged into chat.
I'll
again.
go first since I have the torch, and I will. I know I'm indoors, but I will keep a look for any kind of, rudimentary type trip wires or anything like that. I know.
Okay. All right. So
I'm
you
gonna-
guys are just
I'm gonna
taking your
try.
time,
I'm
then. You're not
disadvantaged.
running. Okay.
Yeah.
That's
No.
good.
I'm not running up the hallway going, wee! Let's see if we can set some traps off.
Ooh, cool, dude. All right. Let me get you down here. All right. So you guys start heading on down through here. Again, there's more as you start walking. There's more statues. I know that Tarnum was a little concerned. That's good. Stop right there to say. I knew he was a little concerned because he was worried about the traveling along. These things are huge, right? You just walking along.
And they're exactly the same.
Yes, for the most part, they got swords or pole arms, whatever. They're wearing.
I mean,
some armor.
There's no pattern.
Not necessarily, no. But it's just a mixture of sword welding, shield welding, polearm welding creatures, snake creatures.
Wait, they're welding
Wielding. Is that better, smartass? Thanks. Fine. God almighty.
with the arc
You're-
welder.
you live in Texas. I keep forgetting that you're from Chicago, so that's
I'm
your
from
excuse.
Chicago.
All right, so
Spicy.
so you guys start walking down through here. The wind's howling through the tunnel, and it's just quiet. And then up ahead, Gregor, you'll notice, and all of you'll notice, is looks like in the dim light that's going to open up into something. There's more statues, but it looks like the walls are moving away, right? If you want to move up a little further, you can. I know you guys are trying to be careful. It looks like this is opening up into a large room. And if you remember, originally when you guys first came into this place, it was sort of the same kind of setup, but the door ended up not going anywhere, and you ended up finding a way. You went into a room and found a secret way. But this looks different. Now you've walked up what appears to be. Are you going all the way in? Oh, okay. I will warn you that if I have traps and you move ahead, you will not get a check. You'll just take the damage.
Yeah,
I will warn you
this
that.
is
That's fine.
exactly why Hero Lauren is staying to the sides
Yeah, be
because
careful.
she remembers the trap in the middle of that hallway, and yeah, no. So I'm a little cautious because falling forever was not fun.
Huntress Marcy's pretty damn funny. Anyway,
Huntress
all right.
Marcy is amazing.
So you guys, you walk into here. There's this large octangle looking shaped room, as far as you can tell. At least it's going left and right. In the middle, you can vaguely make out a pool of some kind of liquid, right, in the dark here. There are no torches or anything, of course. It's all dark.
Liquid, you say?
Yeah, you can see it kind of just, it looks like, well, it's, yeah. And there appears to be a few drips of water kind of coming down occasionally and hitting that pool. Not a ton, but a few. It's kind of dripping down on top of it. Right.
See, we don't need a sound effect. Where do we have Jeremy?
Those little red dots on your map. Okay, so
those are pins for me. I don't even know why. I mean, you guys are seeing my view because you're watching the stream. The old group never did that. They would never watch the stream. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Just teasing. You will see stuff.
You never said don't watch the stream.
I would never.
I
always tell people if you're playing my games, you're probably better off if you want better immersion to not watch the actual map part. Just pop the chat out. That's what I do when I play. Anyways.
Yes, Marcy and I know that in Tailspire we never look at things that we shouldn't be looking at. Okay,
How
so
high is this? How high is the ceiling in this?
Oh
room?
wow, that's a good question, Tarnum. So the hallway was about 12 foot tall.
Okay.
Actually, I would say the hallway was probably closer to 18 foot tall because the statues were 12.
Okay, that's really big.
Yeah, it's big. It was grand, right? This is a grand hallway. Yeah. This room is probably, gosh, man, I'd say probably a good 20 foot high. Maybe if you get to the center, it might even be a little higher, maybe 24 foot. It's almost double the size of the hallway. It's up there, or not hallway. The hallway was 18, but you get what I'm saying. At least another good 6 foot above that, right? It kind of goes up. And you can see the ceiling kind of vaulting up into the darkness ahead of you, right?
So
it's
I want to
quiet.
move. I want to move towards this pool, but I want to go cautiously and because again, I fell into a pit. Tap, tap, tap with a foot, and then tap, tap, tap with a foot. And so I want to slowly get to this pool. And then I want to do like a, I don't know, nature check. Like, is it water? What do I know can I tell what it is? Cause I have nature.
I stay close behind her.
They've also changed how you search for stuff. Okay, interesting.
Tap, 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 tap.
Yeah.
I don't want to fall in a pit. Pit of despair. So yeah, is it? Whoa, God.
What level you guys? You guys are what? Third, fourth level, something like that. Third.
Third. I'm third. I'm gonna move this window over here. Can I change it so I just do chat only? Is there a way to do that?
Yeah, there's an option for that.
Theater mode, picture-in-picture settings, full screen.
Oh, for chat? Just to watch a chat? Just go down there. There's a little gear.
You can also just move your window all the way to the left.
Yeah, this is true.
If you click the gear, there's a pop-up option there. Pop-out option.
Pop-out player, keyboard.
Yeah, they've changed all this in here. This is wild looking. It's whatever.
It's the gear in the chat settings. The pop-up player in the chat.
Oh, there it is. Thank you. Show my chat appearance.
Oh, did I screw up? Seafood diet or seafood, I eat it. Yeah, I hear you, man. I hear you. Okay, so anyway, you guys creep a little further in up to this pool. This pool of water, I'm looking at the map here. So
before you proceed, I'm going to take out my heavy crossbow, and I'm going to begin the laborious process of turning the crank to load a heavy bolt.
Okay. He's not messing around. I see.
Proceed.
All right. So, I'm just reading something up here real quick. Reading some notes. Okay. Right on. Okay. So. we'll
Oh,
go
that's
with-
right. It's an acid. I forgot.
Crank it up, man. All right, so you crank the crossbow up. Here alone, you slowly approach, passing the dwarf, going up to this pool of water. The pool of water, or I'm assuming it's water. We'll say whatever it is. Let me tell you a few things about this. As you walk farther with the torch, you're going to see there's these statues spread around the room. Now, the statues in here are a little different. Some of them still have weapons, but others are carrying devices of torture and, oddly enough, even agriculture.
Wheat.
Now, some of them even got like a wheat scythe or whatever, and some's got. So there's all kinds of different manners, and they're dressed differently too. The weapons are warriors, right? The people with what appears to be maybe torture devices, or they look like maybe they could be some sort of wizards or clerics. You're not sure. And then the agriculture look like they're dressed like in common clothing almost, right? Or outfits, as if they were farmers or craftsmen or something like that. So you've got a little bit of different cultures going on for this snake serpent man kind of cultural thing. Different representations in the room. There is immediately off to your left in the light from the torch. You can make out a door. We'll go more into that in a minute. Now she has walked up to where this pool is in the center of the room. It looks as if there's drips of water coming down, and it's kind of little ripples on it. It doesn't look to be stagnant, but it does look dark.
I sniff it.
It does look dark. Okay, you're gonna sniff it. Okay.
When she pokes her head down, is it like a raised well, or is it just like a hole in the ground?
It's a great question. I don't think I've had anybody ever ask me that. So just so you know, there is
Good
a
one.
lip. There is a lip on it, but the lip is only probably about 6 inches from off, like half a foot off the
Okay.
floor.
So she gets down and starts sticking her head in it.
Right.
Like, all right, this doesn't look good.
No, you've got your crossbow up. Like, holy
Yeah,
shit!
yeah.
Even Greg is like,
She's-
I wouldn't do that if I was you.
Right. Exactly. And since it looks like my sounds are working for stream, I'll continue. To use them.
It's so dusty in here. No.
So you give it a
What's
good
it-
sniff. It smells. It smells
Oh.
almost. It smells. First, it smells sort of like, I don't want to say stagnant because it doesn't look stagnant, but it's sort of a mildew sort of smell. But beneath the mildew, you could smell definitely the smell of death, like rotted meat. Maybe I wouldn't say that. That's not the way to put it. No, I take that back. That's not the wrong room. This
So
room.
like what was
So actually, I forget that. I'm wrong. But it smells. It's just sort of musty. That's the word. I'm looking for. Musty.
remember another pool.
Smells
Yeah.
like petroleum jelly.
No, it's very musty smelling. I guess it doesn't smell like fresh spring water. Let's put it that way, right? I mean, you're in a dungeon.
Even though there's
Smells watery.
drip.
Agri torture. Oh shit, man! You're cracking me up. Ticklitus is
It's a
fun.
good name for a band.
That is.
Actually.
Damn, that is a good name for a band.
Agri-torture.
Rah! Anyway, all right, so
No. Yeah.
so if you were listening to stream, if you can hear stream, I don't know if you can or not. As she leans down and
Can't tell
smells
us
this
what.
musty smell,
Waiting for some
He's
big
looking
fucking thing
around.
to come out.
you don't see
Yeah.
anything moving in the water. Like I said, the water is really dark. So it's either really deep or there's something dark in the bottom. Something, of course, there's not a lot of light in here anyway, just these torchlight. So it's going to look dark anyway, right? And you've got your crossbow up and you've got it aimed, right?
There's
And suddenly,
no drawstring.
this mummified hand just comes out of the water,
Nice.
not attached to an arm, and tries to go around her neck. We're going to go into initiative.
I was about to say, I was just about to tell her to get back.
Nah, it's fine.
All right.
Wait, so it's just an arm? Like it's just
It's
an
not an
arm.
arm. It's a mummified hand.
How big is the
It's
hand?
just a hand.
She is. Let me think.
Is it like a human hand or like a giant hand?
Like a mummified serpent man hand. How's that?
Like that big.
So a large man's hand, right? Figure
Okay.
figure lumberjack sized dude with a hand, and it's trying to
Correct.
come around her. It comes up
Can
with
I
the water.
react?
So we're
Are
gonna
we
roll
going
it.
straight to initiative?
So what we're gonna go in the initiative. This is how I do initiative. I'll refresh everybody because it's been a while. Don't forget your helmet. Damn it, he's right. Where is my helmet? My granddaughter's had my helmet again. So let me look.
Oh
Chuck
my!
can't
You
find
did
his
not
pony
just
helmet.
blame your grandchildren.
Oh yes, she
Wow.
takes everything. I find, dude. We went through her stuff last week when I got back from GaryCon. I found 3 sets of dice in her toys, not together, like in pieces. It's awful. Give me just a second. I will find my hat. I forgot that I definitely. Oh, I'm on the wrong thing. Yeah, I'll be right back. I'm right here.
The cap with the
I've
propeller
got
on top will
All I've got on
do.
is my phone.
Yes.
All I've got on. Is
Look at PJ Bottom.
All I've got on is
He
my phone
really-
right now. That's all I've got on is my phone.
Sexy,
Your-
Chuck. Sexy.
I know.
Nice
All right.
PJ Bottom.
Chuck's here to bring
Yeah.
to be the thirst trap to bring everybody in.
Is that what it is? All right, I got my helmet on. All right, you happy? Helmet's on. All right. Now I got to fix it though because she tore the padding out of here. It's not her fault. It was dry rotted.
Oh, no.
I've had this thing. God, man, I bet you 30 years or something. I don't know how it survived my moves, but all right. But we got to get some more padding in there. 'Cause this is too big. I have 3 young daughters. My terrain minis dice. I'll go miss. Yes, Inklu-Naid knows exactly what I'm talking about. All right. Anyway, back to this. So we went into initiative. So I'm gonna go around and ask everybody what they're doing. I only require 4 answers: non-combat, spell, ranged, melee. If you're gonna do some sort of a combat maneuver, ranged or melee, just say I'm gonna do a melee combat maneuver. I'm gonna do a ranged melee maneuver. Right? That's how you got our ranged combat maneuver. Y'all remember the little cheat sheet I gave you at the beginning of the campaign when you joined? Right? That'll help a little bit. I'm sure Tracy remembers everything. Now Sparky and Jeremy are experts. at
I
CNC, so I'm
I
not
need
worried
that
about it.
link again, but okay.
It's literally in the Discord, pinned. Literally.
Ah, heck yeah! What a smart man you are.
Well, that's because I'm
Wow.
elderly. Hashtag. Chuck bought the Barbie the Barbarian hat from Toys R Us. 1980. You're not wrong. I don't really know where you want to know where I actually got this at? If I remember correctly, I got it at a party in college. I was in a fraternity. It was an anti-fraternity. It's a long story. I won't go into it right now. But anyway, we had this huge party, and some dude was wearing it on the football team, and we ended up being buddies, and I ended up home with me. So, hey, Folk and Myth, what is going on? How are you doing? Good to see you. We were trying to get a little bit. This is our first episode back in like 3 weeks or something, 4 maybe.
It's been a lot longer than that. It's been like
Now go
6
check them out there. They do some great immersive storytelling over there. And oh, it looks like they were doing Call of Cthulhu last. One of my fun games. Like,
Ooh, fun.
oh, dude, not this helmet, but now I have one of those. We have one of those things that you can put beers down in and drink. That beer bong hat. Yeah. Thanks, appreciate it, man. All right, so we're going into initiative. We'll start with.
Yeah.
Let me get my game back up here. We'll start with Hero Lauren. What are you gonna
So
do?
I'm aware that it's just a hand, right?
It comes flying. Well, maybe not. I mean, it's so fast. Maybe not. But
like a fish
It's
or a
not.
crab or who knows, an octopus,
it's a mummified hand that's come out, right?
Cheers,
some kind of
by
big
the way.
slug that
Ooh,
jumped
look
out.
at that. What's her taunt me? Yes, go ahead, Trace. Taunt me. It's funny. I'll have my coffee too.
It's hot.
Oh,
Okay.
God, it is hot.
Thanks,
isn't
hon.
it? Shoot.
Whoo! All right, so you know what? Hero Lorne misses her little birdie
Hey,
friends
Ken.
ever since that mean old ogre, troll, whatever, smacked them all. So I'm gonna do a spell. That's what I'm gonna do.
You're going to do a spell, all right? How about you, Tarnum?
Wait and see what happens.
Wait and see what happens. All right, so I'm assuming you want to do a trigger, like you'll act if something happens. Can you give me a trigger, what you want to do?
No.
So you're not taking an action this round?
He's just gonna take a smoke break.
I am observing.
All right,
This
fair
is
enough.
very. It's very
With his
Tarnum,
crossbow.
right? Tarnum's like, if you're gonna be stupid,
I
then
don't
you're
know.
gonna
I
live with
don't
your
know
stupid.
what that thing is.
He doesn't
I don't know. I didn't get a good look at it. Something jumped out of the thing.
He's absolutely
Mhm.
correct. He is right. All right, so that leaves the dwarf, Gregor. Gregor, what are you going to do? You're kind of standing there with the torch. You see something come out of the water right in front of you. You can't really see what it is, but you see her kind of react like she's going to cast a spell. Right? Nice sword, Jeremy. I love that thing. So Ainsley said he was going to make me one. Can you believe that shit? He's a real live blacksmith.
Paint me a picture here. When the hand grabs her by the throat, is she hunched over or like reeled back standing like?
Well, she has bent down to sniff this liquid.
Yeah.
It came out of the water.
She
and she's kind of recoiled back, but you can already tell her trying to move her fingers to cast a spell.
Right. As a druid, right? I'm not even aware that it's a hand, and I just think it's some kind of something.
But she's not hunched over the water, right?
No, and we're moving into motion now, so it's kind of like a slow-mo kind of thing.
Okay. I am going to step around to her left and ready my spear. I'm going to try to get a better look at it.
God, I got to fix this. She really messed this up. Okay, fair enough. Sorry. She messed this up. I got to fix it. All right, real quick. We forgot one important thing.
Use toilet paper. We didn't. What?
We got to roll the die. We don't need to roll dice.
No, not the dice. Oh. No, we need to go over this. It looks like everybody has got 2 coins. Remember the boon coins that I give you guys, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Don't forget, you got 2 coins. You can use them on anything but initiative and leveling up hit points. All right.
Look what I did.
And it's a +3 to your rolls, or +15%, or -3.
There it is.
-3%.
See?
Yeah, look at you. Nice.
Actually, I think I have 3 actually.
Let's go over current hit points too. We do have some damage going on. Okay. So Tarnum is at 15 out of 36.
I have a boon.
Heirloon is 9 out of 13. She does have a boon.
What?
Listen, I don't mess with it after I write it down. Trust me, this is correct. This is why we write this down.
Where's
Tarnum's at 15 out of
13.
Oh
yeah, you're right.
I have 14 HP, but
What's
5
up, Dirty?
Yep, you're right.
Yeah, so you've got 9. You've got Space 1999, which I believe allows you to polymorph. What does it do?
Force target to shape change into extra planar creature out of Chuck's choice.
Right, I'll roll something on the counter chart. Right.
Yeah.
And Gregor is at 21 out of 28. All right.
Counter chart. We don't have an extra planar in counter chart.
Oh, I do. AD&D. Blessed is the holy game. Anyway, all right. So, just want to get that back because I don't want you guys flipping out when you fall over dead. All right. So, yeah, I definitely got to fix this thing.
I know my health points, Chuck. Do you know your health points?
Mine? Yeah. At my age, it would be 50.
It's 11 o'clock. Do you know where your health points are?
That's pretty funny. All right. So, going into this. So, you're going to do what again? You're going to step over to her left, behind her, to the left.
Yeah, I'm going to come around her flank and make ready with my spear. I'm going to observe a minute because I don't know what she's actually doing.
So you're going to what the hell's going on here? All right.
Yeah,
you want to trigger to try to spear something if you see something attacking her?
Don't stab at my
I know why Tarnum didn't, because that's extremely dangerous with the crossbow. I get it. But you're right next to her. You've got a spear, right?
Yeah. You know what? I think I'm going to take a whack at it.
Oh!
What the hell?
Okay.
I also believe in the school of hard knocks.
That's right. All right, no big deal. All right, so we're going to go into initiative now. We're going to start with Tracy, Heirloon. You'll be rolling a D12, right? And I'm
okay.
Drop this into my little
shot sword.
12.
I do not like this dice. I like the dice tower, but I rolled a really shitty roll. What did you get?
All right, I'm rolling. I got a 10.
I actually don't use Roll20. I'm using Fantasy Grounds, but I'd only use it for tokens and maps. I don't do any automation or anything, so I can't really give you any good advice on that, Dirty. I'm out of the VTT usage for the most part. I used to be heavy into it many years ago, but things have changed, of course, obviously my job and stuff. So.
You know what? I like not using digital dice. I like using real dice. It's like
I
buy all these dice.
I do a hybrid,
right? And I don't go to cons.
You're killing me. All right.
Raffle.
So we're going to do this. What'd you get?
10.
No, don't enter the raffle.
All right, so you win. You guys win initiative. We're going to start with spells first.
No,
this thing comes out of the water at you here, Lauren. You're going to cast a spell. What are you casting?
Friendship with animals. Calm animals. That's what it is. Sorry. Calm animals.
All right. You start casting the spell, and you can tell this is a mummified serpent man hand. All right. You realize the spell is probably not going to work. So if you want, I will let you save your spell slot, and you'll just, in your turn, realize it. It's shutting the spell off. or you can continue to try to calm it, even though you know damn well it's not an animal. It's something undead.
You could try
Something-
caressing, and it's like, hey, be my friend.
So I
It's
have
what?
the necklace around. I have the necklace around my neck because it's a necklace. What if I'm gonna pull out the little thing, the symbol, and like slap it on the hand?
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're gonna
Like-
present.
like
You're
a-
gonna
like
present
a-
the amulet's what you're gonna do basically. Look at this shit.
Yeah, like a vampire in a
Okay.
cross.
All right. So you're casting a spell, and you realize this is not an animal. So you immediately, in your mind, to stop the spell, grab the amulet and kind of hold it, trying to either touch it or just show it, right? Whatever.
Yeah. Right.
Go ahead, Gregor. What are you doing? You've got your
I'm gonna
spear.
roll
This
attack.
this hand is basically jumped out of the water and is coming at her, about to land on her chest, around her neck. You think? It's like that.
Yeah,
What's up,
I'm
Dave?
rolling to
What
it.
are you doing, buddy?
Where's my? Okay. Let's see.
Thanks for lurking. There's a shout out for you, my friend. One of the channels that
I rolled
we
23.
work with. Rolled a
To hit.
23 to hit.
Yeah.
Oh man, and guess what? Your spear will definitely spear this hand as it comes across.
I was
All right.
waiting for it.
As your spear goes into it, you notice that the hand, the moment she pulls that necklace up, it's like coming at her like that. It does this, and you almost swear it looked like it was kind of in mid leap, was turning towards you, but then you hit it with your spear. How much damage you do?
9 points.
All right, 9 points of damage. Wow, that's pretty good, buddy. That's pretty good. All
Yeah.
right, so you actually got this thing on the end of your spear. You have speared it. You've done enough damage to it, right? Now it's going to be its turn. Of course, we're going to be at the bottom of the round. So it is. It grabs your spear and flips itself off of it and attempts to run up the spear shaft, coming at you, right? At the same time, let's put this thing on the map because it's not really on there, right?
It's not like on the spear. It's not skewered like a shish kebab.
It is, but it's got hands or fingers, so it grabs it and pulls itself off of it.
It's pull.
Oh,
Oh, I was kind of hoping it was pulling itself up the spear staff. That'd be kind of cool. Like, "Grr!"
That would be cool.
like Pac-Man, but
Different.
I can't get it off now.
And I'm going to call these mummy claws just for. They're not.
I know what my
I mean,
next
they're not
one
really
could
mummy
be.
claws, but we'll call
here,
them.
my precious.
Yeah. And let's see. Let's do this. And let me drop this one off. We'll put it right here. See if this thing shows up. That work? Yeah, there we go.
It's thing.
It's thing.
Mhm.
But now it has moved over, and he has moved in with his spear. So I'm gonna say it's probably about here. Now, when it leaps out, at the same time, another one
Another one.
comes out of the water. Yeah, same as it's running up. This
Oh.
one comes out of the water.
Nice.
It starts crawling across the floor toward Tom. Right. But Turnham, it's not moving the fastest. Right there up close, it was pretty quick on them, but to get to you, it's moving probably about 20-foot speed or something like that. So it's gonna, it's gonna basically get to probably right about here and not be able to do a thing other than that, right? Okay. But you will see other ones start crawling out of the pool, right?
Oh my.
We.
No.
Yeah.
I did not ask for a hand. Come on.
You did not. You're right. In your defense, you did.
Marcy, there that pick one just for you to replace that lost hand. There's hands everywhere here. That's hilarious. In a game where we're a hand down, we got hands everywhere.
That's
Love
terrible.
it.
All
My
right.
hands, they're all mine. Gimme.
Oh, how interesting! It's showing the tokens up above now. You guys see that? That's not what I wanted it to do. I was hoping
It's
it would
showing
not
the
have done
tokens above.
that. Yeah, like on the stream. You see that? That's supposed to be just the players. I mean, I guess that's cool and everything. I'm not going to really run. Let me fix this.
I turned off video, so I don't know.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. I'm gonna fix that. I want to try something else here.
Yo.
That looks probably a lot better anyway. I think, even though it
Oh,
shows Tarnum
look.
is dark. Why's Tarnum?
Oh, there's a.
I'm in the darkness,
Oh,
not in the
that's.
light.
No, that don't make any sense. It's dark because you're not supposed to be playing. See, look at Finch.
Look, you can change the view.
Oh, it's
so
got
it's
Yogite
like-
in here. Look, there's a Yogite.
That's me.
Yeah.
Chuck.
Did you
whoops,
not take
I
control of your
should've-
character?
No, I have control of my character. I can move around.
You can click it into camera mode, so it puts it like in a fake 3D
What? You see that already?
kind of mode. No, I was able to check it.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, getting back to the game, I'm just trying to figure out how to get Jeremy. This is weird.
That's weird.
Why is it showing Yogite as a
Drawing
separate
mode,
person?
eraser mode.
You see that
select-
on the stream, Jeremy? It's got you
Oh.
separate from everybody else.
I'm not looking at the stream.
Okay, well, whatever reason it's got you on there, I don't know why. It's as if you're a character. I don't understand that. It's very strange. Let me just switch back to this, I guess, for now. We'll just do that. All right. Anyways, so that's going to be the end of round 1. We'll go to round 2.
I'm aware of the hallway behind me, right? You said I
The
saw
one
it.
you just walked through?
The one that's let's see, wait, drawing mode. Can I?
Oh, if you want to right click on there.
You mentioned there were 2 egresses in addition to the one we
This
came.
one.
Oh, you are aware of this door right here. Absolutely.
Mhm.
And you can also see now that he's moved up to the pool in y'all's peripheral vision, another door over in the darkness here.
Damn it.
So you're assuming there may be more doors. You don't know. All right. All right. Anyway, so what are you going to do this round, Tracy? Here, Lord.
Pointers, delete. Okay. Well, so I saw that the hand like backed away. I'm gonna call out to the guys and say, "Quick, behind me!" and hold this thing out towards these other little hands that are coming. And I'm just gonna say, "Back! Go back to where you came from!" And kind of tell, like I wanna move back this way, but I want people to get behind me.
Right.
I'm just going towards this door, that the first one that I saw.
Quick, behind the elf.
The tiny elf.
So you're just
Do
going
the
to
hands
move this
react?
turn? Is that what I'm understanding? You're going to be moving?
And hold my little thing out. And I'm
Okay.
yelling.
All right.
I'm
Okay.
I'm commanding the little hands to go back to where they came from.
Oh,
She's doing some
okay.
Gandalf stuff.
Okay. Tarnum, what are you going to do? This one's crawled up here in front of you. Snake Jesus.
Step on it.
Nice
Yeah.
to meet you.
Yeah, because this thing's,
Uh,
it's crawled up to you here.
I mean, I'm just gonna shoot it with my
Yeah,
crossbow.
that's fine. So heavy crossbow on it. What about you, Gregor? You've got one crawling up the staff at you. I actually didn't get around to it. It took its turn to actually get off the end of the spear and run up there. So it's on your spear coming right
Okay.
at you.
Okay. I want to, since I'm a spear in my right hand, torch in the left. I want to use the torch to try to
Oh, that's a nice move.
scare it, burn it,
Okay, all right.
as I'm trying to
Ooh,
move to
there you
get
go.
behind her.
Okay. So we're going to do an
Ooh.
initiative again. We're going to do an initiative, and I think it's going to be Tarnum's turn. D12. All right. Can you guys hear the dice rolling? I don't know if you can hear them.
I got a 9.
Yep.
Cool. You got a 9?
Yeah,
I got a 9. Let's try again.
I got a 1.
You got a 9 again. What the hell? So I win this one, which is much better for me, of course, obviously. So this one down here to the bottom will immediately start heading in this direction here. It's going to get right about the foot of the statue. It's about as far as it can go. Actually, it's not taking an action turn, so it's actually going to run around here, sort of kind of running behind you, Tarnum. But it can't attack me. It's just taking full move. This one here comes out of the water, comes around, and actually we'll try to engage Hiraloon coming over here. But Hiraloon,
Uh-oh.
as it comes
You
around,
retreat.
you've got that necklace out in front of you. It does this again, like it, and backs off from you and turns on him. All right. So let's get some dice rolling here going on. On Tarnum, this creature right here is going to attack, and Tarnum, it's basically going to try to leap on you and either basically it's basically going to try to claw or punch or grab or whatever and just and damage you.
Okay.
And let's see, your AC. Tarnum,
19.
19. So Tarnum, the thing manages to jump up, and you just kind of, as you're firing your crossbow down at it, you manage to sort of smack it off of you.
Okay.
And it kind of flops back down the ground, and you take your crossbow back in one swift motion. All right. Now the one behind you.
I get
Wait.
because of my combat sense, back attacks. Don't get any. There's something with back attacks. They don't get because I'm a barbarian.
Let's look and see real quick. I can't remember honestly. That's one thing I don't have a lot of people who play barbarians remind me of that. Actually, that's good that you did because I had forgotten about that. Primeval Will.
Flanks and back attacks don't get a certain benefit. I don't remember what it is.
Is this under
It's combat sense.
oh, combat sense? Thank you.
I get +2 versus surprise, and my notes say penalty to back attacks, but it doesn't say what it is.
Literally don't see combat sense listed here. Oh, first paragraph.
Attackers don't get any bonus when attacking a barbarian from the flank. Similarly, any bonus for back and rear attacks against a barbarian is halved.
What is halved?
Any bonus for back and rear attacks. They get no bonuses for flank attacks, but rear attacks, it's half.
Okay.
So nothing for flanks, and then for rear it's half, right?
Yeah, so they get no benefit for a flank attack.
Right, I got you.
Back
and
attack.
half, like this guy here, even if he on his turn, gets it directly behind you, he's still going to get half, right?
Yeah.
And on my roll, I said 16.
I ain't gonna do it.
So the thing gets up on your back. You could feel it crawling up your shoulder, and you feel it
Yeah.
try to claw you, but for whatever reason, you can't tell what's going on. I'll go ahead and tell you. Its fingers get caught in some of your leather armor you've got on. I think you're wearing some sort of leather, I think, or something, right?
Scale.
Okay, so he gets caught in the metal, and it just can't get purchased to damage you. It misses.
Okay.
It doesn't penetrate, right? And then the other one falls down. Now over here on the dwarf, we've got two going on here. We got one that's basically coming up, and let's see, Gregor, your AC is a 15. Looks like with a 16 with a shield. You don't have a shield though right now, do you?
I have the torch though. Do I get any bonus for waving my fire staff, my fiery torch around?
Maybe.
It's not that okay. Okay.
But whatever you seem to do, it does not seem. Maybe it is the torch, but it doesn't seem to get able to damage you at all either. What type of armor are you wearing again? You're wearing
Hide armor.
hide armor, yeah. You better be careful. That shit's big time. Rogues and thieves love that kind of armor. All right, you know why, right?
Why?
'Cause it's hide armor.
Because they get a hide. So funny story. I was showing husband.
I'm supposed to make the bad jokes.
All right, so hold that thought a second. This is important. So the one behind you crawls up, takes its claws, and embeds them in the back of your neck with a natural 20. All right. Oh, and it's going to do. What kind of damage these things do? I think they do a ton.
1d2 -2, right?
Well, these have got
Yeah.
long talons on them too. They're pretty nasty. It's actually going to do some pretty
Oh,
good
that's-
damage to you.
Bull.
But mummified, aren't they like wrapped
Chuck,
in
what
cloth?
look
and
are those?
soft?
Yeah, I don't remember those.
It's a-
The monsters and treasure.
Blood-
but no.
blood-
It's not. It's in Chuck's Monsters and Treasure.
I know.
Okay, so you go down to 10 hit points. You take 11. 'Cause this thing gets crit on you. It's max damage. basically,
What?
plus some bonuses. Yeah.
It takes me down to what? 10?
To 10. Yeah, because you're already hurt. So the back of your neck starts to
Sweet.
pour blood.
Sweet.
You got blood running down the side.
Sweet.
Or whatever. But
Ah, shit.
luckily, Heirloom, you've done your turn this round. Clearly,
There's a
that
whole
seems-
R in that name that you just completely skip.
What, Heirloom?
There's a whole letter in that.
Hera Lorne.
Oh, Heirloom.
Yeah.
I actually have it spelled correctly on here. Hearaloorn. Heirloom. See, that's how I do it.
Yeah, that's yeah. I remember you doing the phonetic thing.
But I
But
forgot to read
you-
it. So that's my
It doesn't do a damn. It doesn't do you any damn good if you don't.
Look
Listen,
at the
sir.
loons.
All right, so
Oh.
he gets a crit on you. Now we're going to go back around, and we're going to go to Tarnum, who has a crossbow aimed at this thing who went down on the ground and is trying to get back up. Fire away.
I'm gonna shoot it.
Make it stop. Yes, Ken. The horror. The horror.
We've got a
Dump, dump. Shh.
17 to hit
Oh, that's a hit.
for 9 points of damage.
Ooh. So you actually cut off one of the fingers. You do such a good job. No
I didn't
blood
kill
oozes
it.
out. No, you did
Oh
not
my
kill it.
God.
Oh,
Not kill it.
It's a hand. How can it have such help?
I know, right? Maybe because it's
Uh,
magic. All right, but you shoot it. That crossbow bolt literally takes that finger off, embeds in the ground. You can tell it's a solid hit, and you're like, Jesus, this thing's tough. And there's some dust pouring out of it a little bit, right? And
okay.
now, so Gregor, you've got one that has critically hit you from behind.
yeah.
You've got your torch out in front of the other one, which seemed to cause it to miss. And you've got a spear in your other hand. You said you wanted to try to hit it with your torch, so go ahead and attack. If you can do it, I'll let you do a D4 plus 1 point of damage. Fire damage.
I've rolled a straight 18, so is
Nice.
that enough?
That's a hit, yeah. Yeah, they don't seem to be very hard to hit.
So 1d4.
When buff
Plus
ass
what?
hand, yeah. Serpent Men were
1d4
nothing to
plus-
joke around with back in the day. Sorry, go ahead.
1d4 what?
Plus 1. Plus
Okay,
1
that's
fire
5.
damage. Yeah.
Okay.
Actually,
I
this
get
would
good.
probably be I'll be burning fire damage since the torch, so we'll just call it
Yeah.
all fire damage.
I do max damage then.
Max damage. All right. The thing goes up in cinders and just falls apart and burns away. You'd already damaged it with your spear anyway. And all that
Yeah.
fire damage, yeah, pretty nasty, right? So he will go bye-bye.
Holy crap, these things have a lot of HP.
They're pretty tough, yeah. Now, that's going to put us on our third round. We're moving right
Wait, it
along.
just jumped out of a pool of water.
What about it?
They dried off really quickly.
I guess so.
Hush! No,
Hey,
don't.
magic.
Bring us up. Shush.
I
Shh. Shh.
It's the editor in him. It's you got to understand. You gotta understand.
look the stat block on the mummy says they take double damage from fire, so they take double damage from fire. All right, that's how it works.
He died. He burned it up into
Yeah.
cinder. He killed it.
I know.
All right, we're going to do initiative here in just a minute. I don't know why I rolled already. We're going to go with, we'll start with Heirloom again. What are you going to do this round? Your amulet seems to be keeping
Again.
you protected. Don't harsh
Yeah,
the magic buzz.
There's a whole,
I'm
there's a
gonna-
whole consonant there.
I'm gonna do a
Here,
spell.
Lauren. Sorry. All right, she's doing the spell. How about you, Tarnum, the mighty crossbow slayer?
Is there one on my shoulder still?
There is one on your shoulder. Oh, and the one before you
Okay.
killed. That's right.
Oh, I killed it?
Oh, no, it's still alive. You're right.
No, it's still. Yeah, only.
You want to take your crossbow as a club and smash it on the ground and hit the thing?
No, I'm gonna
You can stomp
I'm
it.
gonna attack. I'm gonna melee. I'm gonna switch.
Okay, you're doing melee, so you're going to basically just drop your crossbow and pull your weapon, right?
Yeah.
And what are you doing, Gregor the dwarf? You've got one that has dug into the back and has done a nasty wound on you, and you're bleeding. And this thing's going to go
Yeah.
after you.
I'm gonna drop my spear and try to reach around to grab it and yank it off.
Okay. So you're going to do that's sort of a combat. It's a grab. All right, we're going to go initiative. So if you will join me, Gregor.
I rolled an 8.
I rolled an 8. Let's roll again. Ooh, I got a 10.
Ooh, I rolled a 10.
Shit. If it happens 3 times in a
It's
row,
like a
I
game
get
of
initiative.
war.
What'd you get?
I rolled a 2.
I rolled a 9. Yes! The gods are with me today. All right.
That dice tower is loaded.
It is not loaded. Trust me. I've missed y'all like every single time just about. It's because I got a 20 while ago. That was a lucky thing. All right. So we'll start with Tarnum. Tarnum, you got one in front of you. He's going to try to claw you again. I don't think it's going to happen. You got a really good armor class, though. Shit. This dice is being retired as we speak. Get another one. So the first one climbs up and tries to claw you again, but your scale mail is really doing a good job. The other one behind you on your shoulder swipes at your neck, but you've got some sort of like scale collar around it, and it blocks the hand. Right? Gregor, the one that's on you, he's going for another plunge. He'd like to take. Oh, look at that! I rolled a 20 and half. I rolled a 10, so he misses as well. All right, your guys are going to be up. We're going to start with Heirloom. You've got a spell.
Yes. So I see that the fire worked, right? So I'm still holding up the little amulet, and I'm gonna do produce flame.
All right, I
Now,
like
in
that.
order to use it, does it take one turn to cast it and one turn to use it, or do I get to cast it and use it at the same time?
What does it say for casting time? If it says one,
It,
that means one round. You can cast it within the round. I don't make you wait around unless you are a warrior
it says
priest.
one. Yeah,
Yeah, then
CT
you're good.
is
This
one.
round. This round.
All right, so I'm gonna uh I can do, let's see, it can be thrown up to 50 feet or it can be a touch attack.
Right.
I'm just gonna the one that's on him, on Gregor.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Is it still embedded in his neck?
No, it's
Yeah,
pulled out. It tried again to do something, but it couldn't get
Yeah.
purchased because he's moving too.
Yeah,
Right.
right. So I'm gonna cast it on that hand.
So you're going to throw it at
So
it
that-
or try to touch it.
If it's
So it appears
I'm
in your
close enough. I'm
hand,
gonna-
and you have two choices. You can grab something with it in your hand, burning it, right? Or you can take
Yeah.
it, you can throw it.
No, I'm gonna just grab it. I'm right there. Just gonna grab it. Just.
Oh, okay. I was hoping you would try and throw it. It's a shame. All right. So go
Yeah,
ahead.
I know. Yeah.
Go ahead and give me a roll. You're going to do a touch attack.
So
All that means for you
Yeah.
is you're basically going to roll to hit, and add your level, and add your melee to it, your strength. Just like a regular strength attack.
is that what do I roll? A 20?
Yeah,
Oh.
because it's moving. So you're
Okay.
basically trying to touch it, right? It's moving around. So it's
Yeah,
just
yeah,
a normal. It's a normal weapon attack for you, melee weapon, right?
Okay.
Well, it's
Different damage.
It's a touch attack.
Well, for her it doesn't matter that. For me it does, right?
So I add my what? My level?
Your level and your bonus for strength.
Strength.
Yeah,
But it's
because it's
magic.
a physical thing. No, this is
But
for the
it's just
ability for you to
touching
touch it. Yeah, you're trying to
It's
touch
for
it.
making physical contact.
Right. You have to touch it, right? It takes strength. I suppose I could do dexterity. I'll let you pick. I don't care.
Your wisdom has no
Either
bearing.
way, it doesn't matter. I rolled a 2 on the die.
Oh shit. All right, so you come down and you try to touch him, and he dodges out of the way, right? Well, you roll me. You rolled
Yeah.
a 2, right?
I rolled a 2.
Okay, so what I want
So
you to do is
that would
re-roll
be
that 20
plus
for
a
me.
5
Re-roll that
and a
20 for me.
1. But that's not a critical failure.
No, critical failure is a 1, but 2 to 5 could mean that you might accidentally touch him.
But adding my level and my dex would make that
This isn't
5.
a check. Did I tell you to add your level
6.
to hit?
Yes.
Yeah, you did.
That's wrong.
You're just making up rules on the fly, aren't you?
No, I'm rusty. Is what it is. I can't believe I didn't think about that. That's dumb.
Steve's rubbing off on
I can't believe either
All
one
right.
of these two caught it. They're going to let it go. I see how you guys are. All right.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I didn't think
it's
about
fine. You try to swipe
It's
at it
fine.
and you miss. Not a big deal.
Now, you want to know what my roll was?
A 2, right?
It was a 1.
oh,
well,
you
the
did
second
roll a 1.
was a. You asked me to roll again, and I rolled a 1.
Oh, okay.
You
That's
just said roll it,
not a problem.
but if it's not, okay.
All right. So then I want the other two guys to take their attacks because they're both melee. You're actually all melee at this point.
Get over here, you stupid little hand! I command you.
It's ignoring you. So Gregor, if you want to go ahead and take a swipe or whatever, what were you going to do? You want to try and grab it, right?
Yeah, I was gonna try to grab it and hurl it off.
All
So,
right. And Tarn, you said you pulled your weapon, so you're attacking the one in front of you, right? The one behind you has not damaged you at all yet. It's almost inconspicuous. You just kind of like whatever.
I probably haven't noticed it then.
You know something's back there. You're not, good with your
Yeah,
senses.
I will take out my two-handed sword.
Yeah, right.
I am done fighting this thing.
Ooh.
I rolled a modified 20 to hit.
All right. Dirty 20 works great. What's your damage?
A lot.
That's a lot. Braggart.
Another 9 points of damage.
Oh well, yeah. You just sever the hand in half. It just goes into pieces. And as soon as it severs, it turns to dust and kind of falls apart. Right. You have 15 foot of movement. You can still take if you want to move or not. That's up to you.
Yeah. I'll go into the room.
And you come into the room, moving up to there. This thing is still riding your shoulder like a little buddy, kind of like the coconut over here. All right, so Gregor, you're going to try to grab this thing,
Yes.
right?
Yep.
Oh, who
What
was
do
it?
you want me to
Someone
roll?
said a while ago. Someone said, "Let's give a round of claws for the hands" or something like that.
Round of applause for the hands.
He'll
Well,
be
don't
here all
encourage
week.
that.
I think that was Ken that said that. I met him at GaryCon for the first time, actually. Real cool guy. Jerry, you might have met him. I'm not sure. He came by our little operations desk.
If I did, I don't remember it.
Oh no, you were sick. That's right. Yeah. I still haven't
Well,
told
what
you
do you
really what
roll?
happened.
It was like I was abducted by aliens. It's like from
Y'all need a hand up.
from Wednesday to Sunday. I know I was at GaryCon.
Yes, I will be in Charlotte for Mythicon. I've got to get my tickets and stuff. They just opened it up. I'm going to run some games down there and hang out with some of the guys from Discord. You should come, man. I'm definitely going. Anyway, where were we? All right, Gregor. Make a
Yes.
grab at it.
What do you want me to roll?
Standard melee attack.
Okay, I rolled unadjusted 19.
Oh, that'll work.
Hmm.
You snatch that thing in your
Yeah.
hand.
Yo.
And Jeremy cuts my hands off to attack the hand. No, I want to grab it and try to throw it.
Where?
Can I do it in the same round?
Yeah.
Just, I guess back in the pool, actually. It's in front of me.
Yeah, you just throw it back in
I'll
the
probably
pool.
regenerate.
All right.
Okay, and it comes back regenerated, I'm sure. Because Chuck's evil.
And that's hurtful, to be honest with you.
You like it.
All right, and away it goes.
Splash!
I don't like this
Flash.
new setup. I can't tell.
Uh-huh.
All right, yeah, good one, Jeremy. All right, so you throw it in the water. It goes flying into the water, and that's going to be it. We're going to go through our last round. I think we got one left here, unless that one in the water crawls back out. On the fourth round, we're going to go back to here, Lauren. What are you doing here, Lauren?
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna use my bow on that last one. I'm gonna pull out my bow. Do I need a whole turn to pull out my bow?
No.
Or
Oh my God, this game!
okay.
Holy shit! I'm gonna tell them guys they need to really work on that.
You know, I was trying to add spells and
No,
I get
Don't fool.
errors in Fantasy Grounds.
Yeah, don't fool me because that's not. I'm not using the whole thing, so it wouldn't work anyway.
Well, just to see it in everything, and I'm like looking at 3 different monitors.
Well, now
and a
you can
piece of
definitely go over
paper.
to the right on the right hand side, open up all the books, and open up the books, and then look in there like I use it sometimes for sure. But I'll show you
Yeah.
that after stream. All right. So what you said you're doing this round?
bow.
Okay.
Shooting
you pull
an
your bow
arrow
out.
at
You're going to
that.
shoot an arrow at that one that's on his shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And what are you doing, Gregor?
I'm going to pick my spear up and turn towards Jeremy while keeping an eye on the pool for hands.
Okay.
I'm going
I'd,
to.
li- I'd like to think that I would yell out to Tarnum to like throw the hand, see if he can whack it off, so I'm not shooting at his face.
Okay. So Tarnum, you have destroyed the enemy in front of you. You now have one on your shoulder. What would you like to do?
Do I know what's on my shoulder?
Oh yeah. It's just not been able to hurt you. I mean,
Am I aware
not,
that-
you may not consider it a threat, to be honest with you. Oh yeah, good old Kublai Khan. I've been there. I did some virtual stuff one time, Chris.
You might be enjoying the shoulder rub.
years. I mean, you can certainly try to grab it if you want.
I'm going to with my primeval instincts, I'm going to try and grab it really quickly. So I get a +4 to the
You do.
check.
Yep, that's a good call. So we add +4 to a melee attack.
Well, it doesn't. It just applies to checks.
It's okay. I'm gonna let you use it for this. It should. So, because I'm not doing an actual check for these because these guys
Oh.
aren't terribly resistant like a normal grapple would be.
That is no good. 5.
Shake on it.
11.
That's total.
Total.
You have it for a second, and it manages to get out of your hand. All right, thumb war. Yeah, you like, you know, you just damn you.
Okay.
All right.
Well,
Slippery.
then I'm just gonna throw my body on the ground as hard as I can.
All right, fair enough. All right, so you see this guy's, he takes some movement this round and drops to the ground. And the creature will dislodge itself and land right about here. All right. And that was the end of. Yeah, that actually, you know what? We were going through what we were going to do. We actually didn't roll initiative yet. That's pretty funny. That's all right. Let's roll initiative, here, Lauren.
It's a 12.
I'm not going to make it anyway.
6.
Okay, so you guys see this transpire with Tar on him. He's on the ground now. This thing has gotten free. I think you were going to take a bow shot at it. Go ahead, here, Lauren.
So that's a D20 to hit plus.
Should be on your character sheet.
Oh
Look
wait,
under bow.
I have it on my sheet. Yeah. Bonus to hit plus 3.
Do you have a total out to the end? Should have a little total column on there.
Yeah, total says plus 3.
There you go. Then you got a plus 3 to hit on top of your roll.
Oh, because I'm proficient or something. I just rolled a nat 20, baby.
Nice, very nice. Give me a percentile
Finally.
roll. Finally.
A percentile? Oh, really? Okay.
You got 4%.
You're not going to hear this. No. Yeah, you're not going to hear it.
What? Tell me what this mechanic is. Mars is like, let's fucking go.
Critical hit.
Some crap.
Good.
Oh, wait, a 10 and a 0 is 100?
It is.
Oh.
All right. So you shoot your bow at it, and it explodes into dust. It's instantly killed. Nice. Way to go, Hairline.
I thought I had a 10. I wasn't sure if 10 and 0 was 0 and was 10 or. Oh, that's so cool. Let's go. So it explodes.
It explodes. That's right. Now, on my turn, you've cleared the room, but one does come out, leaping on the dwarf. Right? And
Another
it
one?
is
Oh,
close enough
Again?
where it can
Really?
try to get a claw.
Gosh.
Yeah. When you threw in there, it's pissed off at you, man. Ooh. What is your AC? 15, I think?
15, unless I get
Yeah.
some.
He claws into your ass. And you're going to. So
I
I'm
die.
finally going to do some damage to some people. A little bit. So.
I'm dead.
Be fine. You're not dead. My God, it's not that big of a deal. I didn't get a crit on you, right? So, all right, let me find my CNC dice.
Well, these things do like 5d20 damage or
It
something.
does 1d8, but I rolled really good earlier, and I had a natural 20. So you take 4 points.
lot
You're
of
down to
damage.
6 points. As this
This
thing
is much
comes
damage
up and
as
it
the
claws
launch
the
is a-
side of your neck, blood just starting to pull up on the side of your face. You're like, ah!
How much damage is a longsword?
All right, and that'll be it for my turn. We're going to go to round 5. And what are you going to do here, Lauren? See this thing hop out and claw the neck of this of your buddy here, Gregor.
Oh, Gregor is
giving the
bleeding so
finger.
much.
It's telling Gregor he's number
Yeah.
1, Chris.
I'm concerned about Gregor and his bleeding, so I'm gonna cast a spell.
Okay, and how about you, Tarnum, the warrior of the Black Coast?
I'm gonna get up, look around, and see that.
You see, there's one more on him now.
Oh God!
You have
it's
enough
on
room.
him.
You could move over there and take an
It's
action
like-
if you wanted to. If you don't, that's fine. I'm just letting you know you've got room.
Help me,
This
big man.
Should probably make it smaller than that. These are hands of people. But anyway,
Where is it on his person?
it will be on
That's
his left side of his neck, so his head is between you and it. But you can certainly see it moving around as it's clawing into it.
Well, I've got my primeval instincts going, so I'm not thinking clearly.
Right?
So
Oh God.
I'm going to.
Punch the dwarf and knock him out so that it falls on the ground.
No. I'm I'm gonna procure my dagger and stick him.
You're gonna try and come down and stick this thing, and hopefully not
Yeah.
miss.
Yeah.
All right. So
Hopefully
we're
not.
gonna
In
go.
my
for-
hand as I grab.
Okay. And what are you gonna do, Gregor?
I'm gonna try to grab it.
again and throw it off of you again, right?
No, not throw it.
Oh,
I'm gonna try to grab it and get a hold of it.
okay.
I'm gonna try to grab it and pull it off.
All right.
I have
Okay.
a plan. If Jeremy stabs me in the hand, it's gonna be hilarious. It'll be
All right,
awesome.
Tarnum, you're up. Initiative.
Oh. Wait, it's a D12, isn't
And I did terrible. Man, I am really rolling
it?
bad.
So did I. I got a 2.
We roll again. Tie. Hey, what is up, Phantom J? How are you doing, Robert? Good morning.
I got a 6.
You guys like some good CNC content? This is the guy to go see. Robert's fantastic. I love his streams. All right, what'd you get?
A 6.
I got 11, so I pulled that one off. All right, time to claw into the dwarf. And that is going to be a big fat miss of I barely missed you. So he tries to claw again, but he cannot get a hold of it.
Like,
All right.
Yeah, right.
All right, what's your spell here, Lauren?
First aid. It's pathetic, but that's what I got.
No,
so.
first aid's fine. I treat it as a virtual bandage, basically a magical bandage. So you'll take 2 points back and stop all bleeding. That'll put you up to 8. And
That's all I
then
need.
it's not bad. It's not bad at all because they were doing bleed damage. I will tell you that much. So that was good. It stopped.
Yeah, you said he was bleeding.
Yeah.
So.
A lot of times I won't say bleed damage. I'll just describe it, and you got to figure it out. But yeah, absolutely. So you stop the bleeding. Now we're gonna go to Tarnum and to Gregor. What's your dex, Gregor?
+2 or 16.
What's 16. What's your score, Tarnum?
17.
All right. So Tarnum, you will go first. Roll to hit. Sparky's just waiting for this dagger to plunge into his neck, cut his jugular, and he bleeds out on the floor in his tooth.
That'll be the funniest death ever, though. I will. That'd be a story I would tell. So, if he misses, is there a chance you could hit me?
Do I add my primeval instincts to the attack roll?
Yes, I think we determined you were doing that for 3 rounds. I think we said.
Okay. In that case,
Or maybe we said you roll a d4 and add 1 to it. I don't remember what we
15,
said.
15 to hit.
That's a hit. So you stab the creature. 15 you said total?
Yeah.
All right, and what did you need to hit it? You needed, so it's just 3 above. You're fine. Now, if that would have been like an 18 or a 19, there would have been a good chance you might have taken some damage. But no, you're fine. You managed to. Your primal instincts just drive it in just enough to pull that thing off. That thing's swirling in there. How much damage you do?
4.
4 points of damage, and it will grab a hold of the dagger and pull itself on it and try to come up your arm now.
The claw, Baron von Reshnik.
But it's all it can do. Oh wait, y'all got initiative this round, didn't you?
No, we lost.
Did you lose? Okay, then we're done then.
Yeah.
Chuck. So, is that my action spent since he went?
He didn't get
first
to do
and
anything.
started- Yeah, I
Oh
didn't get to do anything.
no! By all means, this thing is ripped away from your neck and on the end of
As
the
it
blade
goes,
of a
as it
dagger.
goes for his dagger, as it comes off onto his dagger, I'm going to take my torch and try to burn it.
All right, give me a melee roll. The claw.
Let's see here.
Don't forget to enter the raffle. That's right. We already had a raffle going on for a couple of $10 codes for PDFs off the store.
14.
Give us a follow.
Actually, that's
and
gonna
make space for
Actually,
the
gonna be
raffle,
higher than that. Hold on.
like Phantom did there.
That's right. Because we all need more.
16.
That is a good hit. He will literally smash into that thing. Give me your give me a 1d4 plus 1 plus your strength bonus as well. Because you really lay into it.
Let's see. 6.
Oh wow! You see the hand on the end of your dagger flip up to try to climb up your arm, and all of a sudden this torch comes in, smacks the blade, and it goes up in the air for a second and just is consumed in fire, and just falls into nothing. And that will get rid of the ones that you can see right now. Anyways, right. You don't see any more. They seem to have no longer come from the pool. It's just you guys standing there.
What the hell is this place?
I want to go home.
Now that you're in here near the pool, you can make out in the dim light that there's definitely other doorways, and it looks like there's more statues going in the darkness, of course. So. Weird, Chris. Give us a follow. You may have to follow first. I'm not sure, buddy. I think you're following us though. The bot didn't say anything when he raffled. That's the correct command.
Unless he already
Oh,
did.
if he's already joined, yeah, it won't do anything. I wish it would tell people, but it doesn't. Okay. What now, guys?
I'm gonna pull out a torch and light it so I can skirt my way. I see that the one hallway. Do I see anything down this hallway? Yeah. So like I have a torch and kind of walk this way.
Hold on just a second. I'll get you one. Drop it on you. There you go.
There we go.
All
so
right.
I'm using one of my torches.
So now this map's messed up bad. I should have checked it before I used it because there should be no way for you to get light through there, but you're seeing the hallway there behind it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you shouldn't be able to. That's what's weird about that.
It's a door. Oh, and
No,
you know what else? I have spot hidden doors. That's what I'd like to do. I'm gonna walk around. I want to see beside hidden doors. Yeah.
See if this works. Oh, okay. That did something really weird. Now that one's working.
Yep.
I bet you the old ones are just defunct from the updates. See, that one right there doesn't. Interesting. Anyway, you go ahead. What was you wanting to do?
Yeah.
Again?
Now I can't see that. Well, can I tell it's a door? Or does
Yeah, it's a big stone door. Absolutely.
Okay. So I guess spot hidden doors wouldn't do anything for me.
No, you can see it.
I mean, there
I'm
might be
just
some
gonna
hidden doors in here. It's up to you if you want to try to.
Yeah. Yeah. I want to like make my way around this room, like on the outskirts of the room, kind of like this,
Okay.
and see if I spot any hidden doors besides the obvious doors because they're obvious.
Yeah, obvious.
Nope, you're absolutely
We're
correct.
cheating.
Now,
Right there.
these doors that you're walking around and looking at, like I said, they're big. They look to be big stone doors with carvings on them. Innate carvings. Some of it's got some serpent focus on it, or more of the decorative stuff. And let me look at another thing here.
Do the
Okay.
carvings at all match the serpents that are by them? You know, like you said, that
No,
there was,
nothing like that particularly.
torture guys and
No, that's a good
Okay.
question, but no. But you can continue walking around. Did you say you were trying to look for spot hidden doors? What is your check on that? I can't remember. Is it like a 3 out of 6? You're an elf, so I'm trying to remember. Maybe I think it's 4 out of 6. Isn't it?
You don't roll d6s.
It just says spot
AD&D.
hidden doors wisdom.
I'm
It's just
sorry.
a wisdom roll, I guess.
Oh yeah, give me a wisdom check. Wrong game. Boom. Thank you, Jim.
That's an 8 plus my level.
Yep. And any wisdom bonus you have.
11.
We need the right hands where their left
Four,
hands.
that's 14 prime. So that passes, right?
Depending on what the challenge
Maybe,
level is.
depending on what challenge. I may make it plus 20 on top of
Wait,
that.
I rolled an 11.
Yeah,
Wait,
plus your
plus
level
my level.
and your
which
wisdom
is-
bonus.
14 plus 3, 18.
18. Okay, so you go-
17. 17. I can't math. 17.
It's fine. So you go around, and the only thing of note that you find, and I want to take control of your character for just a second. is
Sure.
When you kind of move around here, you'll notice this one is a wooden door. Okay? And you're
Mhm.
also going to notice an open hallway over here.
Heavens
As you
gate.
Circling around. And that's pretty much it.
So no hidden doors.
No hidden doors as far as you can tell. Didn't sense anything. Nope.
And the drawings on the doors aren't significant. They're just
They're just
the
decoration.
stone.
I'm gonna get
What's on
euros
that?
for lunch.
What is? Oh.
You're going to do what?
I'm gonna get euros for lunch. I just
Man,
decided.
you're making me hungry, dude. You know that. Why are you mentioning
So
food
good.
for, homie? Good. I gotta
Alright.
wait till I'm playing tonight. If one of my guys that plays at my table here, he's running an off game tonight. I'm gonna go go over and hang out. But they get pizza every single time they play, and I'm so sick of pizza after Gary Con, man. I can't. I'm off pizza for like a month. Can't do it.
Did we eat a lot of pizza at GaryCon?
You didn't, but I most certainly did because several times they had. So it's a long. While you were in your cavern of doom for the 2 days, that's all I had to eat was pizza because people bought it, and that's what I had to eat for dinner unless I want to go spend like $80 on a hamburger or whatever. So.
Anyway. Did they raise the prices?
Well, they always do for cons. Cons always do that.
Well,
They weren't bad though. I mean, we're talking $25 for a a hamburger or something.
Everything's more expensive.
Yeah.
Well, I just looked at how much money I spent. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah. Well, you were anyway. We won't go into it. Never mind. That's off stream. All right.
Jeremy doesn't remember anything.
So I'm gonna take my hat off.
It might be for the better.
We're not commenting.
So I'm gonna relay to the guys the doors and that there's one wooden door, which is weird. Does it have any marking, the wooden door?
The wooden door does not have any markings, but you can tell that it has been scratched over time. Your best guess would be probably those hands. You don't know though. There's scratches in the wood.
The door look ancient, like the old stuff we saw in that other room.
You're really quiet. What'd you say?
Does the door look old?
Yes, this whole place looks old. But now, interestingly enough, even though it shows signs of wear, it doesn't look like you could touch it and it would fall to dust like some of that other wood and
Like
metal
it's
did.
petrified wood?
Possibly. Or you suspect, being somewhat knowledgeable of magic, that maybe there might even be some protection on it. Maybe there's some protective magics going on here in this tomb. Clearly there's some magic going on, right? You just fought some undead hands, right?
Right.
It's a brand new install. They were here last week. Anyway.
Well, that's what I was wondering. Like, you never know.
No, you don't.
Right.
Absolutely.
If there's a wooden door, that's weird. You know?
Is this the door we don't go through? Or there's all these other doors? And is this the only door I sense magic from?
No, I didn't say you sense the magic. I just said that you're suspecting that this place has probably got some magical qualities about it from the things you've seen already.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not surprising you that this wooden door might look in better shape than it should be for being here for probably 1,000 years, or 800 years, or 500 years, or even 100 years, right?
I tried the door.
Okay, so Tarnum,
As he walks, and
he just moves up all of a sudden. You don't even know what's going on. You're like, what the? He just runs up, and you go to try the door, and the door swings inward.
I don't like that. Don't like that.
And what's down the hall? Nothing.
What is beyond the door?
We'll figure out which one of these is blocking the door in a minute because I added 2 extras while I got it.
I have to adjust my layers.
Yeah, because this thing's. Oh, you know what? Probably I'm in the wrong thing. I'm actually drawing more of them. That's fantastic. Let me zoom down here and move this thing out of the way. This is why VTTs drive me nuts sometimes. Seriously, dude? Oh my gosh, watch this. Here's what we
Just
did.
put us on the other side of it.
No, I'm gonna do this. I think I can click on it here and do this.
Press the delete key.
Yep, it's exactly what I'm using, the delete key. Well, what is that? What was that? Did y'all see that on the map?
I accidentally pinged the map.
It does that now? God, I keep changing so much.
Yeah, there's a map.
Yeah, ping mode.
Which is handy. See?
This door.
Oh no, that's great.
Right here.
All right. Okay. Oh my God. You guys are a mess.
We found a new toy.
That water was so dangerous. Don't go in the water. You know what though?
I'll have to go back
That's
and fix this
actually
map at
cooler
some
than
point.
having us draw arrows, right? Like I want to look.
I didn't know it was there.
now.
How are you pinging? Is it middle mouse button?
It's no.
No,
Up in the
there's
toolbar
target
above
mode?
the. There's a little.
Oh,
There's
ping
like
mode.
there's the
Yeah.
view mode.
You got a tool
And then
on the.
there's ping mode. Looks like a bullseye.
So where is it at? I see it. I actually see it.
It's on that top toolbar.
I see it.
I want to draw on this thing.
Right? He wants to play too.
By the
Every
way,
time
are we
across something
breaking
inappropriate.
are we doing a break at all?
Probably not. I mean, we're gonna. Well, I mean, we can if you guys
Okay.
want to. We've got about 45 more minutes before I've got to get off.
Okay, that's fine. No,
If you
I'll
guys are
just-
good with it, we'll leave it like it is.
Drawing
so
mode.
I have
Yeah.
now fixed this. I think to where this
Come on.
works. So,
Well, let me draw. It just moves the stupid map.
all right. So, you guys can go through that door if you wish. The light is flooding through. You can see what appears to be another hallway with some sort of detritus on the ground. I will say one thing. Tarnum has moved in. He doesn't. You don't have to worry about moving in, Tarnum. But I would like for you to basically step back where the door's at, right there on the map, if you would for me. And as he opens the door, and wow, dude, I gotta go back and fix this map. That's hilarious. But as you open the door inward like that, and just kind of throw it open, the light floods. You see the detritus on the ground. You're like, "What is that?" You hear something, but not quick enough to react. Really, I am going to allow you, since
boy.
you did have your you didn't have your primeval probably over with now since combat's over with. So how about this? I'll give me a primeval check instead. Give me a primeval
What?
check. Give me a primeval check. That use your prime for your class.
Okay. So just.
There must have been some magic in that big old room they found.
God damn it.
What'd you roll?
I rolled a 2 on the die. That's a 7 prime.
So
Oh,
you
no,
don't.
Yeah, 7
Wait.
prime.
So you don't hear the harpoon that has now been fired in your direction. All right. And you did
I
set
do
off
get
a
a
trap.
+2. I do get a +2 versus surprise.
Okay, that's good. What did you roll again?
Shit.
Oh, never mind then. I guess it doesn't matter. So you see this thing come out of the darkness. It looks like a bladed looking something. It's a harpoon basically, a bladed modified harpoon, and it literally comes right into you, picks you up off your feet, and throws you back here on the ground. Okay, damage is going to be
Too damn much.
too damn much.
I yell, "Oh my
It's
god!"
not. It's not terrible. He won't die from this because I didn't roll a 20 or something. Okay. That's interesting. Try again. Interesting. That dice must be extra heavy or something. It's not wanting to go through. Let me try one of my CNC dice. Yeah, they look great. Oh, that's some shitty rolling. Come on. Really? All right, you take 7 points of damage. So you've got 8 left. As you find yourself on the ground with this thing embedded in you, it just knocked you off your feet, out of breath. And then you hear a click, and it jerks out of you before you can do anything. Taking another 2 points of damage.
Oh,
Another 2. All
Yeah,
right.
as it's pulled out of your flesh. And it whips back up, back into the hallway and into the darkness. And the door shuts.
That's rude.
Actually, the door does not
just
shut.
gonna-
It stays open.
Yeah.
It stays open, actually. I'm sorry.
Less
You
rude.
do know that it was set off by the opening of the door, and this door is still open. You guys do know that, okay? But there was a trap there, and you figure your assumption here is going to be if you shut the door, it's going to reset completely, right? But the door's open for right now. I
just
did
gonna
spot you
lay,
ranking Miss Henry.
I'm just gonna lay on the ground here for a while.
I'm gonna take a rest.
Nicholas, have a good trip, man. You may already be gone, but glad you come and hung out with us. I haven't talked to you in forever. We need to get together sometime. Have a good weekend, brother.
I want to bandage my barbarian friend.
Okay. How many
I'm
bandages
gonna-
you want to use?
I
I will give you guys a speech that I've given my players over the years. I had a guy one time on a live stream. I think it might have been the group that Raymond was in before. I can't remember. No, maybe not. But anyway, he had went to the town, and I wasn't paying attention. He bought, 100 bandages, right? So he had this ball of bandages. He was rolling around the dungeon trying to heal people. I was like, no. So keep
Well,
track
you
Go ahead.
rules is written, Chuck.
Rules
you can
is
only
written.
apply. No, this is true. We had to. If you had read your packet for the tournament, you would know this. You can only
Prefer.
apply a bandage for each successful attack that has been inflicted against you.
Right.
So
I
each
just don't want
wound
to track all that crap.
that
You
you've
know what I mean?
suffered.
Right. I get it. I get it. In a tournament, that's big time important, right? But for me, I don't care. But you're not going to carry 100 of them around with you. The max I'll allow anybody to carry is 20. Right. I think that's plenty.
That's plenty. I will
Maybe
use
10.
But anyway. I will use a set of bandages to patch up his worst injury.
And that'll put him back to 8 points. For just
You're
2
welcome.
points apiece. All right. That's got to be Tracy doing that. All right. So, it wasn't?
Nope. Was not. Who's that?
Oh, it was Yogite. That's who it was.
Who?
For whatever reason, it's got you logged in as Yogite. I don't know why this is happening. We'll worry about it later.
62d20. It
All
does
right.
614 damage.
So you
Oh,
heal,
yeah.
you give him a couple points back of bandage. What does everybody else want to do? Do you have any more healing spells here, Lauren, or not?
Well, I could. It's a.
I mean, you guys are. I won't lie. You're pretty beat up. So Gregor is at 10 out of 28. You yourself are 9 out of 14, and Tarnum is 8 from 36. He's typically the meat shield, right?
Tarnum is what? 8?
Yeah, 8. He was
Wow.
at 6, and thankfully he got advantage from Gregor.
No, I was. I was at 6. Oh, I'm at 8 now.
Yes, sir. He healed you at 8.
I'm gonna get down low, right? And how high? So
the
that
walls,
thing hit him in the
that's right.
chest.
What's that?
That thing hit him in the chest. So high
Yeah.
up.
Well, kind of like right here.
Yeah. Get low, get low, get low. I'm gonna get low and crawl over to Tarnum, and yeah, I'll do another first aid on him.
Okay.
So that's what,
It's 2 points.
It's only 2. How many 0 level spells do I get?
I don't know.
4.
You get
Um,
4. Okay.
Yeah. So
You don't have any
I'm
cure
aware
lights or
that-
anything, same, huh?
I don't have any what?
You didn't memorize any cure lights or anything?
They've probably all been used by now.
Oh, that's fair. I don't think you guys are rested in here at all. So yeah, you may want to.
No, it's in game. It's probably been like 40 minutes.
It's just taken us 3 months to get there. Yeah, no, my only healing spell is first aid.
Oh, okay.
We've had
You know,
what? 2 encounters and walked down 2 hallways.
Anyways,
So
let's stay
no,
productive.
there was
Yeah.
no, there was more.
This
than-
is the
there was
reason
more
why
than
it
that
takes long. You
because-
guys get off these trad trails of conversation.
No, we fought the dino and the little people.
I'm talking about in the dungeon.
Oh, in the yeah. I'm just after I cast first aid on him.
Yeah.
The door's open and I'm just
Yep.
gonna stay crawling and inch my way to the doorway and to see what I see.
Oh.
Because I'm staying low below, because I'm tiny, remember. I'm not, even though I'm an elf, I'm a night elf, so I'm a twilight elf, and I am tiny.
I thought you were a gnome this whole time.
No, that's,
No, she's an elf.
that's
kinda funny.
that's
She's
the other
how-
game.
what's your height? Oh, we're getting a raid from Phoenixy Walkie. What up, John? Come on in, everybody.
I thought I had it on the sheet, but I
I
don't.
think that's pronounced Phoenix.
Phoenixy Walkie. How you pronounce it? I think. That's what I've always
That's
called
spelled Phoenix.
it. Yeah, but it's got an
It's
X I
spelled-
after it. Phoenixy. It's got to do with where he lives.
Phoenixy. Oh, because.
Good to see you, brother.
Walkie.
Come on in. They are in the middle of they're in a
I don't have how tall I am
tomb.
here. Oh,
running around.
I'm tiny.
So this elf is crawling through here. The barbarian just got thrown on his ass by a big harpoon. Oh, also for you
Yeah.
guys that are coming in, Raiders, thanks for coming in again. I really appreciate it, or we really appreciate it. We are doing a raffle today for $10 off store code. If you want to enter, feel free to. Just give us a follow, exclamation point raffle. We'll get you in.
Are you really not a gnome? You have like the sniff ability. That's a gnome power.
It's enhanced hearing is also a twilight elf power.
No, but you were smelling stuff. That's
I think
a
she
gnome
was just
power.
smelling just to be smelling. She didn't have an
Oh,
ability.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, I was.
you smell
That was
things
more
that-
like
Jeremy?
using like my nature, because I have nature. That's
What
one
What
of
is
my
what is your
class
height,
abilities.
by the way? Here, Lauren.
I don't have it here, so I need to look up twilight elf.
Just roll this. Roll me here. I'll make it really easy for you.
Because they're small.
Roll me a D4 and a D12.
A D4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's a 1, and a 12.
You've created a monster.
That's a 3.
So you're 4'3".
Oh, okay.
So she's short. So you assume she's a gnome, but she's really an elf. A jungle.
Right. Because twilight elves are
she's
like
just super short.
You know.
She's like my wife.
That's small size.
The Hobbit.
That's small size.
It's very small.
Okay.
She's tiny.
What'd you say? 4'1"?
4'3".
Remember
Don't
that.
short yourself those 2
4'3".
inches. That's very important. Gnome elf. What's the difference? That's right, Huntress Mercy. That's exactly right.
Just a little. Yeah.
John, what kind of
I'm-
game was you guys running? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Mm-mm.
So you're going to crawl down through there still, right?
Yeah. Staying low, not touching the door, just to see what I see down this hallway.
Okay. Go ahead and
Like,
see
why are
yourself
they
on in.
protecting this
You
hallway?
have a torch now. Are you crawling with this torch in your hand like dun, 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 right?
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
as she moves along, little sparks will fly up as she's hitting the floor.
Mhm.
And Harlan, you'll move on down through here real slow, like just kind of looking, and you're going to see some
Yeah.
stuff down here. You're going to stop for a minute because as your dim light shines into this room, you do see several interesting things. The first thing you notice is right off the bat, it looks as if this is. I think I have screwed
There's
up.
beds there?
Yeah, I've got the wrong place. Oh, there we go. So, so this looks like there's some beds there that are old, and they are definitely aged, right? And again, more proof that this place must have some sort of preservation spell under it because they don't look like they've been used in forever, but they don't look like they're going to fall apart into dust either, right? You will notice that over to the left of it, there appears to be a shelf with some things on it. And then there's all kinds of manner of stuff on the ground, like looks like pieces of detritus, maybe some torn up papers. You see a couple looks like some sort of scrolls laying on the ground over there, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. Can I tell where the harpoon came out of? Can I
Yes.
see that?
Yes. So just directly in the back of the wall back there, you literally can see what appears to be a round disc with some sort of symbols on it or something. All right. It definitely has what appears to be a crack or a sort of an iris around the center of it. You're pretty sure that's where that thing come out of. It does not appear to have anything sticking out of it right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna call to Gregor. Hey, Gregor, do you know how to disarm traps? I can see where this thing comes out of.
She can. Thank you for coming out and hanging
You-
with us, buddy. We'll be here every
should
Saturday
get
for the most part.
get down and belly crawl to me, cause it's
Yeah,
it's
I'm going to very carefully make my way into the room, keeping as low as possible, and coming up to her and asking her, "What are you? What are you talking about?" What?
Look,
Where?
Right. There's that hole up there. That's where that big pointy giant bolt of whatever that hit him and pulled back.
What do you want me to do about it?
Well,
Oh, wait a
can you
minute.
Disarm a trap?
Chuck, from what I can see, Chuck, what?
It looks like
Can
there's
I
a flat
attempt that?
disc. It's got some sort of archaic, or I wouldn't say archaic, but it's got some symbols on it and stuff, decorative stuff.
Mhm.
The center of it appears to be, you can see an outline of sort of like a round. You're assuming that's where the spear or harpoon had come out of, but
The
it's
hole
closed.
of death.
All right.
The hole of death. Yes.
Do I see any like mechanical bits to like link to the door to a trap?
Nope, nada. What class are you?
I'm a ranger.
Oh shit. Okay, Roger that. I forgot. For whatever reason, I think you were a fighter. No, you
Yeah.
don't see anything like that. Don't see any mechanics. No wires. No trip wires. Nothing. No ropes. No string. Nothing. Just
So,
and you've moved. Let's just call it what it is. You've climbed up on this bed here. You've kind of stood up now, looking. Caroline, did you move forward, Annie, or are you staying right there?
Well, I'll probably
you.
I'll probably
Whatever.
follow behind him as he.
oh,
And,
Now,
Look at the
and
whole-
while he's looking, I'll look at these scrolls that are here.
I'm assuming Tarnum at this
I
point
didn't-
has gotten up and at least walked up to the doorway to see
No.
what's going on. Right?
No.
He's taking a
Yeah.
nap. He's done.
Oh,
I-
Get,
I'm-
get out of the way!
Well, now
I'm
the-
going. I'm
Wait.
thinking. I'm thinking this isn't worth it anymore. No, I'm serious. I'm
taking my ball going.
seriously
I get that.
thinking
I get that.
this is not worth it anymore. Why are we in here?
Well, being a barbarian, you probably would naturally not really give a shit about a dungeon anyway, right? Or two,
Well,
whatever, right? I mean, some
unless
you know
unless
what I mean.
there's like shimmering jewels or something. But
Right.
we've
Or
seen
a way out.
We've seen no indication of any kind of treasure. We went in here to avoid volcanic eruption.
That's right.
It's probably
Close
over
the
by
door.
now.
It's been 40 minutes, right? As you pointed out. But yeah. I get
Yeah,
what
you
you're
know,
saying.
it's been.
Could be. Could be.
We
Well,
could
But
set
I
it
get
in.
your
like to
drift.
go
So you're
cheap.
kind of sitting down on the ground. They've moved away. You're kind of
I'm going through my path.
I
I am.
now, it
getting a
is
torch,
very
I am
dim
lighting
light
it.
here. Very dim light where you're at.
I am going through my torch. I'm going through my backpack. I'm getting a torch. I'm lighting it.
How many
I'm gonna go
torches
get the
do you have
bolt that I
left?
fired.
I could toss you my
This is my
torch, but-
last. This is my final torch.
Okay.
Wait, but Gregor has a torch and I have a torch. I could toss you my torch.
Okay, I sure. Give me your torch.
Yeah,
that what
I'll
you're
toss
doing?
my torch over to.
Uh,
I'll toss it and I'll yell to Turnham. There doesn't look like there's a way out through here, but I also want to look at these scrolls on the ground.
Gregor suggests well, this might be a good place to rest if we can. He points at the hole. Is that? Did you say it was open or covered at this point, Chuck?
What's that?
The harpoon hole.
Oh no, it's just you see a round disc on the wall with all kinds of
Okay.
writings on it or something.
Writing. Yeah.
In the center is another disc, sort of embedded into it. You can see a crease. That's what the word I was thinking for. So you're assuming that must move or something, and it doesn't have anything on it at all. It's straight metal.
Does anything happen if I like run my fingers around the writing or anything? Nothing.
Give me an intelligence check.
I'm gonna fit
Intelligence
this.
or wisdom, your choice. I don't care which.
God.
You're not going to have to roll very high. Trust me.
Oh, thank God. I will do a wisdom check. Let's see.
If this was Swords and Chaos, Ranger would have Wisdom Prime.
Let's not get into that. I rolled 10.
A 10? That's good. That's no problem. You look at it and you're pretty sure that flat disc in the middle that has nothing on it is probably some sort of iris or opening that will open up whenever this thing
Right.
is going to fire out. It's probably a chamber cover is what it is, right?
Right, yeah, that's
Like
kinda
Chamber pot.
It's gonna be hard to hover over this one.
Well, you just kind
Oh
of
my
press
God.
against it, and stand up on the.
You went too far, Tarnum. You went too far. All right.
He
So
went
yeah,
too
you
far.
mess around, you tap at it.
Uh-huh.
At this point, you're like, screw it. Nothing seems to be happening. So clearly, the door being open is preventing this thing from resetting.
No, I figured that out.
Right.
Huh.
Now, while she's gone, we're going to act like that we went ahead and went over all the scrolls on the ground and moved on, just to torture. But yeah, so
Except that I hear you the
shit,
whole
she
time.
can hear me. Damn it, the chair's
Speaking of
alive.
chamber-
We have repurposed the scrolls for toilet paper.
All right,
Whenever we
so
found toilet.
anyway, Heirloom looks around the shelf. You guys can look around. I'll tell you a couple things real quick. The scrolls on the ground are in some sort of language you've never seen before, but it matches some of the writings you've seen on the walls. So clearly, this must be some sort of the Serpent Men language. You're assuming, right?
It says,
So-
"Do you like me?" Circle yes or no.
Sneaky.
Meet me at the schoolyard. Anyway, you will find a few other little things on there that are a little bit worth some value, I suppose.
Bring Mary Jane with you.
Ooh, hell yeah!
There was there. So
Who is this Murray?
you will
That's a
find
popular
what appears to be an old candelabra sort of candle holding thing there. It looks like it's made out of some sort of metal, like iron or something. There are two old candles stuck in it. The
Could it be
center candle is
silver?
gone. Two candles that are in there look like that they've been there forever, and the wicks are kind of burnt out on them, so it's pretty useless. But digging around,
But
looking
it-
around, you will find
Yep.
a small statuette about this big of the snake. This again, like on your necklace, but this one also has got some emeralds built into it, and it looks like some small crystals. So much more valuable.
Shiny for the barbarian.
Like a small idol, or a small minifigure, right?
I think these things are protection from. It seems like, yeah, yeah. I'll grab that and show. I want to show it to Tarnum, but I am gonna grab those scrolls.
Okay, all right.
And there's no way out of this room. There's no other additional secret. What's this?
You've not
this
noticed
circle thing
anything.
that I'm right next to? What's this?
Can I
thing?
do a stonecraft check?
That's a
or-
chamber pot.
Oh, right. Okay, that's where
It's
I
completely
just
empty
okay.
except for some dust in it.
Ooh, and we have
Oh,
toilet paper
obviously.
for the scrolls.
Okay.
The
Gregor says, big bed could rest. He points at the bed.
I think we should get out of here. We need to get out of here. I don't like this place. And I'm gonna make my way over and I'm gonna give that little
Everybody
amulet.
leaves the door.
I'm gonna close the door. No, I'm not. I'm gonna give that amulet to Tarnum and just say,
It comes through all right through the door. So she creeps back out. She goes and checks on Tarnum. Tarnum's like I'm sure he's expressing much distaste and displeasure with this place. He's not a single.
Mhm.
There's only been 2 pieces of treasure found, I think, so far, and that's been what, the necklace and the idol, maybe.
Yeah, I'm handing him the little idol and say, besides being shiny, it might help protect you, like this thing helped me. So hang on to it.
Interesting.
I'm gonna thoroughly check the room. I'm gonna check under the beds and around the room. Make sure there's nothing else of value before I wander off with them.
Before you wander off the
Tarnum,
thing.
maybe we can find another door to open. One of these doors has got to let us out. Right?
You talking to me?
Yeah. Yep. You're Tarnum.
You're talking to me?
I couldn't hear you.
I
talking
gave
to
you
me?
the little idol
What's
and
this
told you
one?
that I think it might protect you besides it being shiny because it has some gems in it, and that maybe we should look for another door to get out of here.
One thing I want to do like a stonecraft check at some point to maybe get a sense of because. Hold on a second. I can move my character back so I can see where we were. Okay, I know we have this this one hallway. I want to get a sense of is it going up? Is it going down? Is it just level? I want to find a passage that creeps upward because I'm pretty sure we've been going down through. Yeah, because we took that one passage down into the bowels of this place.
You're down below the surface for sure, but you did go back up
Yeah.
some stairs, but they didn't go up very high, right? You know what I'm saying?
We're lost.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't say.
What kind of
that.
elf gets lost?
What is this thing that's been handed to me?
It's a
Yeah.
little.
So explain it to him, Frank, if you would.
So like
Derp.
the thing that I'm wearing on my necklace, right? It's a snake person, but instead of a charm on a necklace, it's it's a statue, and
Might
it's
be a
one of
hole.
those snake people, and it has green gems in it. Chuck said.
Is it heavy?
He said it was little. Chuck, is it heavy?
No, somewhat heavy. It's decorative metals.
Is it
Then
golden?
it's expensive.
Yes, absolutely.
And I tell you that when I held my necklace up to those hands, they stopped. So maybe this thing will help protect us. You hold on to this one. I got this one. Maybe we can find one for Gregor too.
I don't
No.
like blingy jewelry.
Compelling theory. But it could be evil. And I shrug and I put it in my backpack.
Okay.
It may be evil.
And then I'm gonna go. Can I, with projectiles, like spent projectiles? If I fire a bolt, is it just spent, or can I go and get it again?
No, here's how that works. You can recover back half your ammo.
Okay, so if I fired one,
You'll get one back.
rounded down. Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm always in the favor of the players. Always. You guys will understand that in my stories. Always favor the players. Always.
All the
Sure,
time.
Chuck,
All the time.
sure. That's how it ended up being a dwarf feed.
If
Oh.
if I were to guess, how long do I think we've been down here?
You've been really slow.
I know
You
it-
guys been very careful. You had the whole thing underground with that room with the illusion. I'd say you've probably been in here ever since you walked through the front doors outside. I'd give it at least 3 hours. Because you guys have dealt with a lot of battle. Actually, I'd probably even give it 3.5, maybe 4. Because you fought a few battles. You dealt with the illusionary thing. You had to get across the. I might even say closer to even 4 or 5 hours now. I mean, you've got
You've
been
here
slow.
6 months.
No, but you've been slow about it. Are you curious if it's been a day? No.
No,
But
I
you
don't.
know-
I don't
you-
suspect it's
No,
been a day.
probably half a day or something. You know what I mean?
My tummy's rumbling, and I'm like, all right, it's probably been, even though there's no sun to track things. I kind of think.
Right. Right.
How, in my experience, how long do these periods of volcanic activity last?
Since you guys have went down through the underneath the statue and come down here, you've not had a single tremor. You were feeling them upstairs, so you suspect
Right, but
that there may be much more solidified stone down here. You know what I'm saying? It's not doesn't seem to be as reactive to the
no. But what I'm asking is, in my experience, how long do they usually last?
Oh,
When they
I
happen?
see. Well, it's according to how close you are to the eruption and how big it is, obviously. But you are surprised that once you guys came down here, you did not sense them anymore. You have expected to have some more, but it doesn't seem to happen. Which initially would probably make you think, oh, they're over with. But it's like it's almost as if a switch was cut off when you come down underneath the statue. So you're suspecting, again, now you don't know anything about magic or anything, but you just think it's damn odd that you've not felt a single tremor, even a small
Okay,
one.
but that's what I'm asking is, how long does it usually take?
Like, how long?
Is
how
it
long's the
over?
cycle?
Would it be over yet if I go back to the surface?
How long's an eruption cycle?
Yeah.
I mean, it's very
in this area.
unpredictable, but you would assume by now that you would have some. It would probably have straightened itself out. Now, if this is going to be an ongoing eruption over days, no. But most certainly, if it's not some sort of full eruption, it's just the normal kind of volcanic activity, yeah, it should be done by now. Usually a couple hours, 3 hours.
It's kind of a crapshoot.
Kind of.
Yeah.
But you definitely would expect it to be over with if it was a simple thing. Oh, look at here. Look at Jingo rolling in. What's up, Ship of Fools? Good to see you, buddy.
What up, Jingo?
We'll give you a shout out. Jingo runs a game for us on Saturdays, plus he does other kind of games, and he is a good friend of
On
ours.
Sundays. Not
On
today
Sundays.
is Saturday.
You're right. You're right. Man, him and that V
This
in front of it.
right here at 10 a.m. Central.
That is correct. All right. So, yeah. So that's how best I can give you. Unless it was some full bore like Mount Vesuvius eruption, it should be over with by now, for sure.
Well, I don't know about you lot, but I'm sick and tired of being poked and prodded and strangled and beaten and cut and flung in a dark, gloomy place. And I just start walking back up the hall.
That we came through.
Yeah.
Which hall?
The west.
You can move over there if you want to. Oh wait! Apparently there is no wall over there. It's just a wall. There's no corridor any longer.
Oh, fuck! So I walk up to it and I look.
And you don't see any kind of a hallway. It's just a stone wall with decoratives on it. 3 enter, none leave.
What the hell? Maybe
Sorry,
we
Chris.
gotta swim to get out.
I mean, you could definitely check the water. There might be a hidden stairway down there underneath it. There is one in A5. Anyway.
Let's see. I'm going to consult my friend,
Oh, Jesus.
Mal the Coconut.
I'm gonna check the edges of this.
He just turns and just looks and goes on. He's like, oh, shit. You gonna check the edges of the wall? Yeah, you look around, man. It looks like it's been here, but you know damn well you walked through a corridor.
My friend.
And the water
we should go in the
ripples.
water.
Is there any kind of
No.
like?
My
Jinko,
friend
look,
says
we
no.
can ping, ping, ping.
No.
Oh, I see how it works now.
After
The water ripples.
Is there any kind of like
ripples are dangerous.
seam or gap or like groove
Nothing.
or anything? So it's like a solid piece of stone.
It's not my fault, Excel. I'm gonna have to have a little talk with him. He needs to calm down. Anyway, go ahead. I can't
So
stream
it's like
during
a
the
solid
week.
piece of. It's like a solid piece of stone that just gets.
Yeah,
cut
it looks like
up.
looks like there was never a hallway here. Absolutely.
If I touch it,
Wait.
does
Wait a
Yeah.
minute.
touch it?
Yeah, it's
The
fine.
passage closed.
It's just not there.
passage
I think you guys must have imagined a hallway there.
I can't. I disbelieve.
But as I get close, this hallway is open.
There is a hallway
Let's
there
start
that is
throwing-
open. Absolutely.
I'm gonna start throwing my shoulder against this wall.
Okay.
I'm
All
gonna
right.
help him. I'm gonna help
You
him.
guys will disbelieve, hammer it, piss on it, whatever. Nothing happens. It's a wall.
You know what? There's an old tactic, James Ward. Never mind. That's not appropriate.
Do what? I didn't hear you. I probably shouldn't have.
Did I?
Yeah.
Did I bring a?
You don't want to
pickaxe?
hear it. It's not family friendly. James Ward did it once in a game. It was
Oh.
terrible. I'll have to tell that story
I
sometime.
did not bring a pickaxe with this character.
Let's see. What do I have?
What did your little coconut friends tell us about this room? Do they know anything?
It said the water was dangerous.
Bunch of liars.
So, you know, I'm gonna.
I don't have a pickaxe. I don't.
Can I see through this water?
The water is extremely dark, which again tells you that it's either going to be very deep or there's something causing it to not. I mean, there's no light hardly in this room anyway, so again, it's just dark. You can't really tell. It's not stagnant or filled with crap where you couldn't see through it so much as the lighting in here allows you not to see through it, right? That's right, Kedora. That's right.
Okay, so
But we gotta
I wanna do a couple things here.
fucking move. If how many?
We gotta get. Yeah, we gotta get out of here.
Turn
We
them
got
down
limited
there.
torches. We got limited torches.
We do, but we also have a.
What the
So
hell is
Tarnum,
that?
Tarnum walks off with his torch, and he comes up on a room filled with what looks to be statues of snake men just lined up.
Oh
Right.
hell no!
Okay, so
I'm leaving. Fuck that.
I am
Leaves.
gonna. We have limited torches, but we.
Now I will tell you that all those statues look to be made out of solid gold.
I wanna
No.
go back. Actually, how many torches do we have lit right now?
Oh wait.
We have
it's-
3 going,
It's
burning
the
away.
Oscars.
Okay, I'm gonna.
No, I take that back. She gave you hers,
2.
so you're good. You still got a
Yeah.
spare one.
Extinguish. Everybody extinguish their torches except for. You guys can see in the dark. Extinguish your torches.
So Gregor,
No, well, we have.
she
I have
can't.
twilight vision.
she's got twilight vision.
Oh.
Wrong game. My turn.
Okay,
Yeah.
Gregor, are you going to put your torch out, Gregor? I mean, it doesn't matter.
Sure.
I Are there any like loose rocks in this room?
No, not much
Oh.
debris, just a lot of dust. There's some detritus, maybe some small pebbles or something. But again, this place is
Right.
remarkably good shape to be, hundreds of years old.
So I wanna take like a pebble or a rock.
Yeah,
I have a sling, bullets, rocks, whatever.
Okay,
I
that's
want to
good.
cast light on a pebble and drop it down the water.
Oh, wow, that's a good. See, now if she needed a coin, I'd probably give her one. That's a really good idea. That's a really good idea.
I want to see what's under the water. Like maybe the
Danger.
way out isn't so yeah, I
Danger,
can
but
actually I
take-
can cast there we go. That's a 0 level spell.
All right, so I think let's do this. She casts light on the bullet or the stone, and you go to drop it in there, right?
Mhm. Mhm.
And
Plunk.
this is where we're going to stop the session. I think it's a good place.
Oh, you
You
Well,
bleeping bleep.
there's
hole.
stuff.
Shut
I don't want to
up.
spend another 30 minutes describing what's going to happen. I mean, it's not nothing grandiose or
Mhm,
anything, but you know.
There's gonna be a tentacle monster in there, and we're gonna have a really bad.
No, and we'll be back next week, so we'll be here. I don't have anything going on in my schedule until May. I think
I know how to survive the next session. I won't
15th or
show
something.
up.
I'm going on vacation, so Jeremy, that's tearing him up with those gold statues. Look like pure
He's
gold.
like, "Oh."
Yeah, that's what
he's
you've been
gonna
looking
run
for,
off
right? All right. Anyway, so we're gonna stop right here. We're gonna do our giveaways and spend a few minutes talking about the stream. If you would, guys, you three, please vote on each other. Send over your messages, please, and please, Jeremy, please vote this time, please. I'm begging you. I only got 2 other people. So.
on Discord as a DM to you.
As a DM to me, let me know what I do, guys. I let all my games, except for con games, I let everybody send over a message for campaigns, who they vote for the best person that really helped with the session. They thought good ideals, saving my ass, comedy, whatever, something that made it memorable for you, you know. And then whoever that is gets to roll for a boon, and also award another player another coin. I think everybody's got their coins though, but that's how it works. While they're sending that over, Gregor, Sparky, you're playing a ranger, 3rd level ranger, right? Dwarf.
Yep.
What did you think about the session?
There was plenty of pucker moments between the hands and harpoons flying down hallways. Thankfully, I only got the hand.
Son of a bitch. Anyway, sorry, go ahead. Stop getting nasty messages.
Did he vote for Remen?
No, he.
Who?
I don't know. 90% of the time, this man votes for me, but it's always a sarcastic, smart-ass remark along with it. Just so
There's
Got
a smart ass one too.
then I had to fuss at him, then he sends me over. Interesting. That's good. I like that, Sparky. All right, you're up, Jeremy. Gotta get one more vote from you. Get me a vote. Come on, Jeremy. You got to do it. Pick one of the 2.
I vote for myself.
So, what did you think about the session, Sparky?
There was plenty of tension in this one between hands leaping out at us, traps,
Yeah.
and just the general atmosphere. And everybody actually had some pretty good ideas and did some pretty cool stuff. And
I thought it was creative.
you rolled
combat
really
for sure.
crappy, which was great. So, despite that one crit, you got to stop that shit. I ain't crap. But yeah, it was a good session.
What about you,
No one died this time.
here alone, or Tracy?
Yeah.
You know, or
Yeah,
on the
no.
bean? Oh, thank you.
On the bean.
Thank you, brother.
That's me.
I'm almost out of water. So I get some more.
Mm. No, this was fun because you're giving us a good challenge with how to get out, right? And I love that. Like Jeremy's like, let's just go back out the way we came, and you were like, nope.
Nope.
So we got to figure this puzzle of a room out. What's a trap? What's like the fact that he sees all these gold things? It's like, oh my god, is that a trap? So there's
That's not. Yeah.
Right.
just like the wooden door was too obvious, right? What's the way out? Which is why I was thinking water. Maybe the door's not the way out at all.
Maybe not. Now, Chris in here, DM Chris was talking about, he did one where he had a well and the water was actually a gelatinous cube. That's pretty cool.
Oh,
Hey, you know what?
I
Let's
was
just
I was so sure that a big water weird was gonna come out of that fucking.
Oh, did you?
You know what?
Yeah.
So what you're
I'm glad
saying
we're-
is, for the session, I managed to surprise you a little bit. That's good.
Yes.
Yes.
Now, if this was a game with Jay, there'd probably be murlocs in that well.
They
Just
probably
wanna
would
say
be.
that.
Yeah, they
Which are
probably
now
would.
canon to Arid, apparently.
They are. Apparently. They will be with the Altamira coming
Yeah.
over. There's a lot of new
I
stuff.
saw the.
He's got some
Yeah, I saw
fancy.
the
Did you see
preview.
the preview? Yeah, it's pretty nice, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty
They're-
nice.
Him and that whole team, he's got Cannibal been helping out and everybody. They're doing a good job. I'm really excited about it. I
excited
think that'll
about
be a
that.
fantastic expansion for us to publish. Be good. All right, so that sounds good. So it looks like the winner of the session is Tarnham, the barbarian of the jungles.
Whoa.
So I will need
You
you
never win.
to give me a percentile roll. And guess what? I found all of my notes from all the other boons over the year. I found it all. So I'm excited about you rolling on this today.
I figured he wins all the time.
I've never won.
Wow.
80.
Nice for you.
Usually he wins
So
and I lie
weird.
because I'm mad at him. But that's another story.
Yeah.
No, I've never won before.
I know because I always lie about it. No, I'm joking.
Oh,
What'd you get?
80.
Wow, really?
Damn.
80.
All right. So you have won Bring Out the Dead. Bring Out the
Heavens.
Dead. That's right.
Heavens to Betsy.
That's right. So
Bring out your dead.
that's exactly right.
Not
You remember
dead
the famous
yet.
line? That's exactly right. And what that means is
Boom.
you or any target you choose will be instantly brought back to 10 hit points the moment you use the boon. And they will be able to take
Is it a-
actions and be conscious no matter what the situation
Cool.
is. Yeah.
Well, a dead person or
It'll be a
Somebody
person
else
a person that is appeared to have died. We'll put it that way.
okay.
So
You know what the problem is with that water?
now, whoever
thing?
that is, regardless if it's a NPC or a player, their response is going to be, "I'm not dead yet." So let's keep that in mind.
Perfect.
Feeling much better.
Wait, so you can use it on a dead person?
I mean, you possibly could. Some sort of vile sorcery. Now, I would let you award a
Ooh,
coin to
you
one of
could
your other
use
two
it-
compatriots, but unfortunately,
To a mummy.
they all have their coins.
We got to use those things.
There has to be a
Gosh.
catch. Come on, Jingo. Come on. Oh, did you see my post, by the way? It was awesome meeting you finally in person. I've known him for a long freaking time, and we've never met in person until this
Jingo.
episode. Nice.
You missed it. Using real dice, I rolled not only a nat 20, but right after it, 100 on percentile.
What's the odds on
She
that?
did. All right, so bringing out your dead, right? Let me make a note on here.
Bring out your dead. I got a note too. So.
100 times 20.
Good job. Thank you for the note taking. That's fantastic. Also,
Tarnum is the Pog player
One-
of the game.
when
1
we
in
play
2000.
Saturday, at the end of the session, I'm going to give you guys a catch up on experience so we can see where everybody's at. Because I think there's a couple of you close to leveling, so we'll have to see. All right. Hey,
can
Chris,
say
what's
that
up,
for
buddy? How
us.
you doing? Chris Dunlap's in from YouTube or Facebook. Better than guys still left undead in the Indian movie waiting for. Yeah, that's no kidding on that.
Yeah, well, I'm like less than 1,000 away.
All right.
If this
And let
count is
me-
right.
Let me go around here and switch computers real quick. Good morning to you, buddy. All right, so let's get this done, and then if we can, I'm gonna try to sneak and raid Jay instead of him raiding me. It's always a race when he runs those streams. On
Yeah, go, go, go.
All right, so let's do the giveaways real quick. I'm gonna close those out. So if you've not, exclamation point raffle to join the giveaway. I've got to find it over here and find my buttons to close. All right, got to be present to win, of course, because I don't want to chase people down. All right, let's see. We'll close entries out.
Yeah.
We are. And I'm gonna give away. Let's see who's gonna win this morning. First winner will be Torlock Frank. I'm gonna skip Torlock because he doesn't need to be in this drawing. I'm gonna
What?
pick another one. Willie the Rat. All right, that's good. Why
You
is it
skipped
doing
him
this?
too.
Dude, you should see what is on my screen. It keeps doing double on my screen. Like I have two Willie the Rats. I have two Torlocks. That's weird.
That means Willie needs two
And Chris.
prizes.
Yeah, sure. He would love that. All right, so Chris, you've got one. Willie, you've got one. Y'all know the drill. Go hit up City and Risk in Discord. We'll get your codes to you. And on that note, I'm going to switch back over, and we're going to raid out of here and raid into Jay. I want to thank everybody for coming out and hanging out with us. We will be back next Saturday. We'll continue this. Now Tarnum was going to leave, but now he's found a room full of gold, so I'm not sure what he's going to do. We'll see what happens on that.
We're gonna leave him.
Mhm.
That's a huge possibility. You never know, for sure. Let's see. I think I got this set up right. I haven't done it this way in a long time, so let's do. There's my screw up. I knew I had that. There we go. There we go. We're ready into Jay. I know he's doing some. He's doing his normal 1E, 2E thing over there today. He's got two of our players over there, Little Birds over there, and Courtney, Coco Bunny. So they're playing. I think he's got one other guy over there, two other guys over there. One's Dave, who was in here earlier from Guild Superior, and then the other person is Corgi. Can't think of his name now. Death by Corgis or something like that. It's pretty cool. Anyway, want to thank everybody for coming over. You guys were great. Really enjoyed all the support, and we'll be back next week. Don't forget to hit up Jingo for his game tomorrow. His game. What time's your game tomorrow? 11 a.m. Isn't it, Trace?
Yeah, Eastern, 11 Eastern.
Yeah, and they're
10
doing
Central.
Knights of KMR in Aired, so it's a totally different type of.
Wow.
It's not the jungles, right? So it's a little different. So
No junk. Well,
that's
that's
right.
good.
Turlock's in there too. Frank's in there. That's right. 11 Eastern. That's right. 11 Eastern. Yeah. Oh, and for any other questions about our Twitch schedule or streaming schedule, it's not going to be that one. because that's without a W.
Pitch.
There we go. Yeah, you can check out the other streams we have going on. I'm getting ready to open up. We're going to add another game here soon, a couple more games to the stream lineup, and hopefully some mini painting. So that'll be good too. I'm working on some stuff, right?
Ooh.
All right, you guys have a wonderful day. Keep on rocking out. We're going to go over and see Jay, give him lots of love, give him a follow. 44 years he's had that campaign going. Make sure whatever you do, give him
Wow.
shit, okay? No, I'm kidding. I love Jay. All right, everybody. Trolls Eye, have a great day.